easy.
Also, I should mention that Craig Gass is here, of course, the great comedian as well, who will be performing. Where are you performing, Craig?
I'm at Boston Comedy Club most of the time. I'll be there tonight and tomorrow night.
See.
Is Boston Comedy Club here?
Yeah, it's actually here in Greenwich Village, believe it or not.
And at some point in this show, he will debut his new Crazy Cabbie impression.
Oh,
yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Are you ready to do that, or do you need time?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You are ready to do your crazy...
Yeah, basically what I need you to do is I need you to just continue talking, and then I'm just going to agree with you.
Oh, I see.
So go ahead.
All right, okay. So anyway, Cabbie, you know that... Did you see Survivor last night?
Yeah!
I thought Survivor was a manipulation because you knew the people were going to vote off the other tribe.
Exactly.
But they tried to make you think... Tried to make you think that there was some sort of controversy going on there. Didn't you think so? Yeah.
Exactly. I love crack.
Yeah, but you were a Gulf War veteran, right? And you think you got sprayed with different types of what, I don't know, chemicals and things. Yeah, right. Robin, Crazy Cabbie, of course, has so much to say. He just exactly. He just doesn't say it right now.
He always says, "I was right." Do you know I was right?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. George Bush won, and I voted for him.
Exactly.
Right.
Ed McMahon more than Cabbie.
Right. Exactly.
I could do a mix-up on it and do Christopher Walken doing Crazy Cabbie.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, go ahead and just keep talking.
All right, let me think about what I want to talk, because I do have a lot of subjects I want to talk about.
Well, you do make a good point about Survivor. They did try to make you think some new alliance was going to be formed when everybody was just voting down tribal lines.
Sure. Exactly. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? I used to smoke crack all the time. And I was overseas. I would do this thing for Desert Storm.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to show off tattoos. I'm just saying they're just there.
Hey, how about this? How about has spoken? Well, all you know is in about 6 months we'll be reading he's dating Elizabeth Hurley or something. You know what I mean?
That's right. He'll have some hot Hollywood babe on his arm.
Well, it's like the Carson Daly thing. I mean, how the hell is that working out?
I'll never understand that.
Yeah, what is that? I mean, Carson Daly is getting... he dumped Jennifer Love Hewitt.
And does anybody notice Carson Daly is looking older and older and older? He doesn't have that young look anymore.
He doesn't have that Dick Clark thing going, America's oldest teenager, you know?
He's
I was really exactly Cabbie, right?
Looking scary.
Right? Cabbie, am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
He's very scary hanging around those kids.
Right.
Why is that old guy hanging with the kids?
Right.
Yeah.
I was talking to Kingston about it, and Kingston was telling me that he's very funny on, like, Jay Leno and David Letterman.
Jeff Probst.
No, Carson Daly.
Oh, Carson Daly.
And he does have a talent somewhere there. But I don't understand it.
And now they announced in the paper today Carson Daly's getting a brand new radio network show where he's introducing records on radio because it's important that you hear Carson Daly.
Oh, right.
But wait, I got to read about his new show. Here, wait. I'm not sure which paper I saw this in.
So this must really burn you, Cabbie, because you work so hard to be in radio and you can't get paid.
Yeah, totally.
Let's see. All right, wait. Oh, it's right next to the column on Adam Buckman can't believe they say titty bar on TV. It's like a whole article. He's like, oh, my God, standards have really gone down on the brand new show with Dennis Leary. They said titty bar.
Is your city burning?
Yeah, he's like, holy mackerel.
All hell
was that a big, like, ruling that was, like, suddenly, like, allowed to say that?
Yeah, because I had to fight. I was never allowed to say titty bar.
So what happened? Everyone's in court, and they go, you can now say titty bar?
No, somehow it came up that titty bar is okay to say. And I'm like, wow, when did that happen?
Yeah, there wasn't a big announcement, so people are just finding it out little by little.
Well, I used to break all the rules and say all the different words, but then they threw a censor on me who sits there and evaluates every word I say. And, of course, the FCC kept hammering me.
Yeah, the list used to have only 7 words on it, but your list grew to hundreds.
But I'm digging George W. Bush because the new FCC is saying, you know what? If you don't like the radio, turn it off.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something.
That is very cool.
I feel sorry I didn't vote for this guy.
And I voted for him.
Well, you did the right thing because he would be good for us, and he is good for us. That's a party boy. He knows titty bar.
Amen.
Yeah, he loves it.
What's more important?
Right, Cabbie?
Yeah, I love Pantera.
Right. You risked your whole job for Pantera.
Right? Exactly.
It's such a funny impression because it's so true. I don't get this guy Crazy Cabbie. We had him on the show the other day.
Right.
He was in rehab. He gets out. He thinks his job is gone. The station decides they like him because he's a character and all that. He's outspoken. So they give him his job back, and they even say to him, if you're not making enough money, we're going to give you your Sunday night air shift back, overnights.
Help you.
Just play the music and go home. And they were giving him right, John? They were giving him a brand new Saturday night show.
Well, they giving him like a Saturday night show like a total thing. It was going to be like a big show.
Like Crazy Cabbie show.
Yeah, they had the Crazy Cabbie show on Saturday nights.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he knew about it. Like, he knew that he was getting the job.
And guess what? So then he went in and he started playing Pantera. That's not on the playlist.
Right.
Pantera kicks ass.
And he went berserk on the air.
I have a theory about him. He really is opposed to success.
Yeah.
If things are going too well for him, he has to screw them up.
Yeah. And so what happens next is he leaves me a message on my machine and he goes, all hell is breaking loose and I can't believe what's going on, and I just, and Kingston's mad at me, and Kane's mad at me, because I sold Kane, he was a sellout, and he goes, but I don't care, man, I've gotten this far, speaking my mind.
But the thing is, he had already gotten canned from the Sunday night show for doing the exact same thing before.
Right.
In the meantime, I found out that that there was a distinct possibility that the show that he was doing, playing this wild new music, they were thinking about syndicating it and asking him to be the host. So, that's
gone.
Yeah.
They can't trust him with that.
They can't trust him with anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here you go. What?
No, but, Kingston was saying, and then Cabbie's like there saying, well, the reason why he got his job back is because that sponsor, and Kingston's like, doesn't he know that we're trying to show compassion to the guy?
They're saying that has nothing to do. The sponsor is made up in his head.
So, Cabbie, are you going to keep playing whatever records you want?
Totally.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do, right?
Right?
Yeah, because you're a rebel.
Right. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm from Minnesota.
Right. Yeah, you're from Minnesota. Right. You're out of control. You guys are nuts out there.
What the hell does that mean?
Oh, crack is crazy. Totally.
All right. MTV's Carson Daly is jumping the Synergy ship to launch a nightly request-style radio show for an arch-rival of MTV's parent conglomerate. So MTV is owned by Viacom, which is our company.
Okay.
Our company, like I own it. I should, but I don't. Carson Daly's most requested. So he's going to do that stupid request show on radio.
It's TRL, but he's going to do it on radio.
Yeah, I think he's got to do it again.
And they couldn't call it MRL.
Hey, Cabbie, you could have had this show.
Yeah, totally. That was in the Gulf War.
You deserve it.
Yeah, give that a chance.
Hey, you paid your dues.
I love you, Howard.
Thank you,
man.
I'm really excited about getting back into radio. It's where I began my career, says Daly, who DJ'd for several California stations before joining MTV. They don't even know what to say about it.
So where's he doing the show?
It's on a network.
It's on Clear Channel, which owns radio stations. We're actually on some Clear Channel stations, I think. I'm not sure.
We're on a couple.
We're on a couple. Because there's only two companies that own all the radio stations in the world now. Clear Channel and us.
What happened to those other companies?
They're all gone. They've been swallowed up.
Yeah, it sucks for them.
Sucks for you, right, Cabbie? Because you're trying to...
Yeah, it sucks.
When you lose a job, you lose a job all over the country.
Right?
So true. Here's Jeremy. Jeremy, you don't like Cabbie? Hello? Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
Jeremy, you there? I wonder if the phones are working or I'm just...
Pussy.
You got that button pushed?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I guess he's afraid of Cabbie.
Totally.
Does he hate Cabbie or does he hate the Cabbie impression?
Roberta, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Yes, honey.
Hi. I think you're the sexiest man in the media today.
I know. He is.
You just exude sexiness.
He is.
And I'd like to see you keep your sexy vivaciousness alive forever. And I was wondering if you did any studies on human growth hormone. They say it can turn the clock back by 20 years.
What?
Have you read about it?
Human growth hormone?
Right.
Yeah. No, I don't take hormones. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think you need the hormones. You want to turn the clock back by 20 years.
Well, I'm your age, and the best doctor in New York basically turned me on to it. He's in his 40s.
What's she talking about?
So does she go 27?
She has, I don't know.
So you're taking some kind of hormone that makes you look young?
Well, it's just they sell it over the counter. Actually, it's like an effervescent powder.
What's it called?
It's called Ultramax HGH.
No, I don't take any of that crap. I believe Al Pacino's baby, and I know you believe this.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I believe that you look as young as you're going to look. No, genetically. You know, you can do some things. Like, I know people drink every night and they look young. You know what I mean? It's like either you have that in your genes or you don't.
You know what keeps
Can I ask you one more question?
Excuse me, Al Pacino. Yes, Al Pacino's baby.
You know what keeps you young?
What?
You know what keeps you young? Cockatootie poopy. It's true. You got to try it, and don't judge me unless you've tried it.
Has your doctor recommended cocky duty poopy?
That's right. Stick it in your nose. It's the best.
That's right. Put some cocky duty poopy in your nose and you'll be young. All right.
I'm not crazy. I don't know why nobody wants to talk to me in my crib.
Just be careful Cabbie don't beat you up.
Exactly. I know, right, Howard?
Right. All right.
When they turn on each other.
Right. Yeah, go ahead. This is Dave. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
Bring back Beetlejuice.
Bring back Beetlejuice.
I can't stand listening to Cabbie.
Hey, Cabbie.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
It shows you how good Craig is as an impressionist. That's Craig doing Cabbie.
Oh.
Yeah, Cabbie's not here.
That's
Craig Gass, future of comedy.
Doing a Cabbie impression.
Hey, well, that was great.
Yeah. Give the guy some credit.
Sucks you right
him right on.
Yeah, you have him down there, Craig.
I love it when he said, I'm from Minnesota.
I'm from Minnesota.
Like, that's an explanation or something.
I was in the Gulf War.
You guys tricked me.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's calling up and go, get Cabbie off the air.
We hate Cabbie. Get him out of here.
Beetlejuice impersonation.
No, he's good. Craig's good. He's got it all done.
Great.
I'm the new guy. I'm just unknown.
Yeah, he all he has to do is 5 lines. I'm from Minnesota.
More hate mail.
Send me more Pantera. All right, thanks.
Hate mail.
That's funny. Let's go to Betty. Betty, you're on the air. Welcome to the show.
She's up here. She's sleeping now.
That ain't for real.
No.
That's Betty? If that's Betty, Al Pacino's baby's here.
It's time to play Who's the Transsexual again.
Yeah, right.
My mom snores.
Like that?
Worse than that.
You think that's real?
I don't know. She sounded real when she called before.
Really?
Yeah.
And she just fell asleep on the phone waiting for us?
A lot of people do that.
Betty?
Man.
Betty?
You know, sometimes I like to fall asleep in a pile of cockatootie poopy, and it's very comfortable. And I can relate to this level of comfort here.
Betty. That's a guy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nothing feminine about this snore, huh?
Mm. What woman sound?
Betty!
Betty!
Because I got to know if this is a woman.
There's a guy on the phone claiming to be the real Cabbie. Cabbie?
This guy doesn't have the Cabbie down.
Oh, please.
What are you talking about?
Hey!
Hey!
You, buddy.
Minnesota, man.
That's right. I love Pantera.
It's pretty disturbing when people call you and wake you up and say, dude, you're on the radio, and you wake up and you turn the radio on, and there you are.
All I know is Craig's so good at it, people are calling up hating you. All the people that hate you are calling in and hating Craig.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Howard, have you seen this guy stand up?
Oh, Craig? Yeah, he's great.
He's amazing.
I haven't seen him. People tell me how good he is. He's tonight and tomorrow at Boston Comedy Club in Greenwich.
He's amazing.
Village. Yeah.
Future of comedy.
Future of comedy. Cricket.
Oh, I see. It's the Boston Comedy Club in Greenwich Village?
Yeah, that's what I said. Boston Comedy Club is
not
here.
Greenwich,
I was like, Boston Comedy Club in Greenwich Village. Like, why would you do that?
That's a stupid thing to do.
That's huge comedy.
Yeah, that's funny comedy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just weird. Like, why?
Boston Comedy Club is in New York.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a cockadoodie poo-poo.
Hey, Cabbie, you know what amazes me about you? The station's doing everything they can to get some money into your pocket, and you keep sabotaging it. It's just, so friggin' weird to me. I can't figure you out.
Since our little conversation the other day,
yeah,
Kane won't turn my microphone on.
Good.
He like badmouthed his co-host.
Yeah.
It's like...
Well, I didn't badmouth him. I stated the fact of what happened.
You said badmouthed him.
He's such a schmuck.
Not only that, they gave him 2 shows on the weekend.
One.
Well, they were giving you a big. They were going to give you a big Saturday night show.
Yeah, I know.
So
why did you? Why?
You know what the Saturday night show was going to be, Howard?
What?
I was going to get to play my own music.
Yeah. I mean, so what did you do?
So wait a second. So let me get the method behind this madness. So you're going to give me a show to play my own music on Saturday night, but you'll fire me if I do it at Monday morning at 3 a.m.
Right. Because they didn't ask you to do. So who knows what you're going to do when you start playing your own music?
If they can't talk to you and have you do what you're supposed to do, how can they trust you?
You don't get it.
I don't get it, man.
You really don't.
I don't.
Why is it you don't get it, Crazy Cabbie?
Hey.
Sorry, I said that. Somebody's asleep.
Yeah, right? I'm sorry. I was just talking to the kid. Hey, I love Pantera. You got to play them because they're the Cowboys from hell. And they kick major ass.
They really do.
They really do. That's a true story.
Yeah, but Cabbie, they're all millionaires and you're not.
Right.
Yeah, right?
You know
I'm
what,
from
though?
Minnesota.
Someday I will be.
Yeah, but he's from Minnesota, right?
Yeah, totally.
And I'm a Gulf War vet.
I'm always really warm. That's why I'm wearing these shorts.
So, Cabbie, is the show gone now? So did they pull the segment?
I have no idea. They haven't decided. But I don't know, whatever.
But
they still had me interview Pantera for the new rock show that is not happening, so I don't know.
Oh.
You know what you ought to do? Dueling crackhead, self-destructive disc jockeys. Like, Fred will play the music, and then Cabbie gets to say something, then Craig gets to say something as Cabbie, and it'll just be like dueling crackhead, self-destructive people. I got to just try that for 1 second. You got that dueling banjos music, Fred? You don't have it? You got the guitar? What do you say? I think this could be great.
Right?
Yeah. John, you're on the air with Crazy Cabbie and Crazy Cabbie impersonator. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I love your show, dude.
Right.
But you gotta get rid of this Cabbie, dude, man. I mean, how many chances you guys gonna give him?
Oh, come on. Tell him,
I mean, Jesus. I mean, there's other people out there that are looking for a job, and this guy's just like...
Hey, he's from Minnesota. He's from Minnesota.
He's
a Gulf War veteran.
Go back to Minnesota, you loser.
He's a Gulf War veteran. What's the matter with you?
I should feel bad for him because he's a Gulf War vet.
Of course.
Where, somebody please help me.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. It's time for dueling cabbies.
Who's going first?
Cabbie's going to go first, the real Cabbie.
Okay.
All right, let me get this all set up.
Right?
Exactly.
Minnesota.
Look at my tattoo.
Pantera rules.
Hey, you don't have any crack, do ya?
Cock-a-doodie poo-poo.
Have you seen Craig Gass? He's a good guy.
All right, there you go. It's dueling Cabbie. All right, Cabbie, I'm done with you.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
Go back to sleep. We
Later.
got Cabbie.
Yeah, go back to sleep. You got a lot of inconsistencies to produce for the day.
Have you ever been that lost?
Morton Downey Jr. died.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead,
and
dude. He's totally dead.
Yeah, he's totally dead.
He's dead.
Can you believe he's gone?
I know, he's not coming back.
All right, so Morton Downey Jr. died, and Larry King did like an hour tribute to Morton Downey Jr.
The tributes just keep on coming.
That's unbelievable. I mean, an hour tribute. It's just too much for me. So here's some of the Morton Downey Jr. tribute. The wife, the young wife, was there. She was actually pretty broken up about it.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, she must have really loved the guy. I thought she would have left him after a year.
Now she seems to be into the Downey man.
Yeah.
When did he pass away, Lori?
Yesterday.
What was weird to me is the guy passed away yesterday. Shouldn't she be out picking out caskets and stuff? She's on Larry King.
No. We must be on TV.
We must get to Larry King.
Were you there?
I was there.
In the hospital?
In the hospital.
Cause of death?
Very complicated. He had lung cancer. He had a heart attack.
That's his daughter jumping in and saving her.
Oh, my goodness.
March 6th. And they actually coded him, and he was coded for about 40 minutes.
There you go. What did she say? He was cold for 40 minutes?
No, coded. That means like a code blue where they pump on you for 40 minutes trying to bring you back to life.
Because he was on the verge of a comeback, according to some people. So they had to bring him back for that. But he's gone now. That's the end. The wife sounded really broken up, though, man. It was kind of touching, actually. But I just can't believe he gets an hour. I better get a friggin' network special when I die.
No, they better just stop regular programming.
Yeah, I think...
Go to 24-hour coverage of your demise.
It should be like President Kennedy when I die.
Where were you when Howard died?
Yeah. I mean, if
Morton... call him.
Right, constantly. If Morton Downey Jr.
We were on the phone.
If Morton Downey Jr. is getting an hour, I should get network coverage at least for prime time.
That's right. We should have live coverage of your funeral and a procession down, you should lie in state.
Yeah.
There should be lines of people passing your coffin.
And seeing how as I'm no longer married, you're going to have to go on and cry.
I'll be the widow?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
You're my widow. You have to be he was such a great...
I won't be able to get through this sentence.
And Cabbie will be there to help you.
And then your daughter will jump in.
That's really sucks.
Cabbie will jump in.
And Cabbie will jump in.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, it's really sucks today. I know if Howard was here, he'd probably want to hear some Pantera.
Oh, my God. The Cabbie
track
tribute.
off the album #2, Vulgar Display. Smash it up.
No Papa Roach here today.
That's right, they suck. Papa who?
Boy, I can't wait to get you on my tribute.
Yeah, totally. Howard's a great guy.
Right.
I was in the Gulf War. I know what struggle is like, and Howard had a lot of struggle. See this tattoo?
Yes.
Yeah, I got that in the Gulf War. It was my birth date for sobriety.
Bobo, you're on the air. Hey. Also, Henry Rollins.
Very weird, because he's on the other side of the house.
Henry Rollins will be by. Is that Cabbie or Henry Rollins?
Right?
Say I'm a liar.
I'm a liar, Howard.
Pretty close.
Henry Rollins will be here. He's got a screwball story, if I ever heard one. He's been through hell and back.
Okay.
And
I know he writes poetry and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's usually a sign you've been through hell.
Yeah. He's like a muscle-bound poet.
I am Darth Nihilus.
Hello, my name is Ili Samra. I'm from Israel. Back in my country, we don't have a radio man like Edward Stern. But now that I am in America, I have the freedom to listen to him every day. I love being able to hear hot porn stars, strippers, drunk words, and lesbian on the show. It sure beats listening to Moshe Ben Ze'ev HaMeshuga, the top man in radio from my country. God bless Edward Stern.
Everybody, I am back. Quickly, I got to give away a trip to Minneapolis for the big college basketball game.
Minnesota!
Courtesy of CBS.Sportsline.com. For the best tournament coverage, log on to CBS.Sportsline.com. I'm going to pick up the phone randomly. Whoever I pick up is going on a trip with KC, our own KC.
So cool.
Two of you will travel together, is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to have a great time. We're going to go down to watch a little basketball game, hang out, do some stuff. It's going to be great.
All right, here we go. Random caller, you are going with KC. How are you? Wait a second. Hold on a second. You ready? Here we go. Random caller, you there? Random caller, are you there?
I'm here, Howard.
No! High pitch, Eric!
No, come on, man.
Hysterical.
Come on,
high pitch.
Dude, you gonna do this to me? I gotta spend all weekend with...
What?
I'll win this trip. I want to have
You won it. It's yours.
You win.
You're going with KC.
Oh, great. Oh, my God.
I get to travel with you.
What are you doing to me, man?
Oh, man, what a great time. You and KC.
Hey, Howard, pay ask you a question?
Sure.
Do they have any spa places in Minneapolis?
I know where they all are. I'll let you guys know.
Howard, he's the most annoying guy to be alone with. I once had to spend some time in a limo. It's like torture.
Right.
Oh, and especially, hey, Eric, be sure to drink because he's more annoying when he drinks.
Hey, Cabbie, what were you saying when you do an appearance? Eric shows up and what?
He shows up and he sits there. And he doesn't say or do anything, but he stands there and just stares at you.
Oh, Cabbie, wait up.
Shut up.
I was at an appearance with you in last year.
I was at an appearance with you.
And this girl came in. I kissed her armpit.
Yeah, he did. We made him kiss her armpit. He's a freak, dude. He's disturbing.
Well, you, Casey, and High Pitch, you're going to Minneapolis for the big college basketball tourney. Robin, what a trip that High Pitch has won.
I want to go now just to watch the two of them.
Oh, my God. Howard, I'm just sitting next to this guy in the plane with that big belly and his big ass and sweaty hands. And he's eating.
It's not only the plane, it's the game. You're going to be sitting next to him. It's the ride over to the game.
You're High Pitch's date.
Back.
Hey, wait.
A whole weekend?
Yeah. Howard, there are a couple bars I can recommend for Casey and High Pitch to go to. One's called the Gay 90s. It's the biggest gay bar in the Midwest.
I have a good strip club we can go to.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So, Casey, congratulations. Pitch Eric.
That's great.
Thank you very much.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wasn't quite a random phone call, was it?
No. How did I know? You guys are such jerks, man. You guys are killing me.
He's smiling from ear to ear.
Hey, you know what we did to Casey one time in college? We set him up on a date with High Pitch Eric.
Right, yeah, Eric.
Strip club we can go to.
All right, Eric, I'm psyched.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm packing my bags now.
It's the all-male review.
When are you guys leaving?
Saturday. We're going to leave
tomorrow morning.
No. It's a Howard. They leave next Friday. They leave next Friday, and it's a great trip. I'll hang out Friday night, and then Saturday, when you go to the game, you have to stay in. It's 2 games back-to-back, and they don't serve about 9 hours. It's beautiful.
9 hours with High Pitch,
Back to back.
Buy a flask.
You can't get away from him.
Yo, there might be one of us coming back.
Casey, I'm looking forward to this trip.
What are you going to wear, High Pitch?
I don't know. I gotta look at my wardrobe and my closet.
You know, I've seen most of your clothing. Do you know what I like? When you wear the really tight T-shirt.
You want me to wear that?
Yeah.
And
you look so hot in that, yeah.
I like the Gerald T-shirt.
Eric, do you find Casey attractive?
Well, he's a cool-looking guy.
Hey, Howard.
Casey, could you wear a uniform? Because Eric really likes that.
Are we staying in the same hotel room?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you share a room.
You know, actually, the guy asked me, it's like, hey, would you mind, sharing the room? And I said, well, I have a feeling these guys are probably going to hook me up with someone who's a little weird. Right. So maybe not.
Right.
So you got out of that.
Yeah, I got out of it. They're awesome over there.
Change that.
CBS Sports Line. They're awesome.
Change that, Gary.
All right, High Pitch, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, there's High Pitch Eric. Got the good news. He's going to Minneapolis for the...
Smile on Casey's face.
With Gay C.
Casey light up like this.
Hey, I'll tell you who's gay. It's Crazy Cabbie. I'm talking to this guy during the commercials.
Yeah.
He's telling me about glory holes and how he worked at a place and some guy did them. And
What?
I never said some guy did.
You said guys use them.
No, I said guys use glory holes.
Yeah, and you said you put yourself through one.
No, you guys were...
He did.
Let's start at the beginning. The conversation came up. Would you have a plunger for $9 million?
Right. Would you know what happened to that guy, Louima? Okay, well, he's in the paper. He got $9 million. $1 million a poke. Benji said, would you take a plunger for $9 million? I said, they wrecked that guy's colon. There's no way you could take that
from a guy.
That's what, yeah. So the next thing was, for $9 million, he goes, I would take it from a guy. He goes, I'd take it for a year. I'd have anal sex from a guy.
You would live with a guy and have anal sex for a year.
A year.
Then he said he'd take it for $300,000.
Yeah, then he goes, well, for a one-shot deal.
Pretty soon we'll be at $30.
Yeah, so for $300,000, he would have anal sex with a man. I said, you're gay.
And he's gay.
And he's gay.
He's at least bi.
Wait a sec. Would you have anal sex with a man for, like you said, $9 million? No. Howard, not you.
JC, you're thinking you would, right?
No. First of all, it's different. It's different to pitch and catch. My answer is no, but...
A good-looking guy.
What's the difference? It's a guy.
Teasing.
If you're catching, it's really gay, but if you're pitching, it's just somewhat
Howard,
gay.
would you do
First of all, if you're pitching, you're definitely gay, because if you can get aroused seeing another guy's ass.
He said if you're pitching, you're okay?
No,
you're not okay. You're halfway gay.
I'll bring up what we
You're totally gay if you're pitching.
Do you think if a prostitute has sex with you, she's attracted to you?
No.
That's the same as a guy being a prostitute.
Yeah.
For the money.
You're a receptacle.
You're going to have a guy.
No, but you don't mind it that much. I'd also have a dog or a cow for $1 million.
I hate to say this, but I agree with Benji. I would have a guy. I'd take a guy for $9 million. Come on.
Actually, but for $300,000?
Call me a homo, but call me a rich homo, not $300,000.
Well, he said $300,000.
Well, I said $9 million.
These homos in the room.
Now, did you or did you not say that you used a glory hole? No, what I said was, and exactly what I said is if there's a glory hole and you stick, through it, and there's a mouth on the other side, do you know what's on the other side? And no. Make you gay.
But if it's a guy, you're gay. You're in a gay club, you know what's on the other side.
I know because I worked in a place that had glory. Who do you think? What woman you know is going to sit there and receive a glory hole? Hey, some people, that's erotic to them. Out of it's here. Unknown sex. Yeah.
We used to have women come in the theater all the time and do things that
you're insane.
I can't even say on the air.
Dude, you got it from a guy, you're a homo.
The homosexual aspect of this conversation is money should have nothing to do with it. You would either do it or not do it.
That's absolutely
true. What is it, $9 million? So it'd be like, you know what?
But then if you would do it, then
you're gay.
But wait a second.
That's ridiculous.
If you struggled all your life.
It's gay, even if you say, all right, women would come into that club. But when you're at the glory hole, you don't know who's on the other side.
You don't know.
And he doesn't care if it's a guy.
Yeah, that's different. That's taking a random gamble for pleasure.
Well, the answer is, for $9 million, Benji would have gay sex with a man for a year.
And if we can raise it as plugs on the list, if listeners want to raise it, I'll do it.
We'll give you a plug.
$9 million.
Yeah.
You'll get plugged, all right.
You know what the weird thing was? John asked Benji if he would do it for $9 million once. And it was Benji said I'd do it for a year.
I said for a year. That was a joke. No, I probably would do it for a year for $9 million.
Yeah, but you're homosexual.
If I knew there was no diseases,
he said do it for $300,000. I don't know why you keep saying $9 million.
$300,000.
$300,000 you would do it
with anonymity.
Anonymity?
How about anonymity?
How about anonymity? Anonymity. Anyway, listen, I got to do the news. I need to get all of you out of here.
Question about, wait a minute, the whole Abner Louima thing was, he was mistaken.
Right.
The cops jumped on him, whoever did jump on him and plunge him. They mistook him for another guy.
Right.
Do you think that guy's sitting around now going, man, I could have had $9 million?
Yeah, probably.
That guy can use his bowels. He don't got to go in a bag. So what?
He doesn't have to go in a bag.
$9 million, you can buy it.
Let me tell you something. If you, for $9 million, get plunged like that, no way, dude.
That guy's going to empty a bag 3 times a day.
No, he doesn't need a bag, but
I bet he gets panic attacks in the bathroom, too.
Would you do it for $90 million?
What $90 million?
Because I'm sure you make at least
do what?
times
What, the plunger thing? I wouldn't do for any amount of money.
Anal sex.
I might have to take it for $90 million. Yeah, then I'm a fag.
$90 million gay guy.
$90 million, now you can turn me gay.
I could have a brain transplant for $10 million. Forget I ever did it.
Yeah, I get an ass transplant, get cleaned out.
Howard, would you receive oral for $9 million?
Receive oral?
Yeah.
No. You mean I take my thing and the guy gives me oral?
Right.
For how much?
For $9 million.
Yeah.
Well, no, that goes back to the whole thing. That makes you gay if you can even get excited for that.
Well, all I got to do is put it there. I didn't say I have to get excited.
$9 million.
For $9 million? No way, right?
You need that agita for the rest of your life.
Right. You'll be all traumatized.
Yeah. 3-way with your mom and dad, $90 million.
Oh, God.
Right there.
No way.
Oh, yeah. I'd film it.
I
couldn't make my love to my mother.
No, if they wanted to do it. If they were in on it.
I'd rather take the $90 million with the guy.
Right.
So that makes you gay then?
You're saying me have sex with my mother?
For $90 million.
No way.
No,
I couldn't do it. Could never.
If she wanted to, she said, Howard, let's do it.
No, couldn't do it. Could not do it.
See, that's just one step further.
For $90 million, well, you do it with your mother?
No, I could never.
Could you get aroused?
No, that's the whole point.
Right.
How about your sister?
No.
How about would you fillet your father for $5 million?
Of course.
I
would. No way. I'm my father's monster, and I do not.
That guy's got a hog, huh?
Yeah, he does.
I still got to go back to Casey's question. He has a differentiation between the pitcher and the catcher.
Yeah, definitely.
Pitching is not gay to Casey.
That's true for a lot of cultures, too, in South America.
You know what,
Absolutely.
though? Gay is gay. And even in the Arab culture, until they're like...
Dude, I'm going to ask you a direct question, Cabbie.
Yes.
Have you had gay sex?
Have I had gay sex?
You say you're honest.
You don't have to repeat that question.
You said ask it on the air, Cabbie.
Yeah, I've had gay sex.
Oh,
no! What kind?
You're a homo.
Crazy faggy.
Like I said, my life's an open book.
Wait a minute.
I have no regrets.
Your life's an open book? Why did you get discharged from the Army then?
Gay sex.
Gay sex. There could be lawsuits involved. I'm staying clear of that. You got some money over there, Gary, yet for that one?
What are we talking?
$5,000, and I'll tell you.
I'll do 3.
$3,000?
I'll do $3,000. $3 grand I won money. Yeah, I got some I won money.
When do I get it?
It takes, you know what? You fill out the form. It takes a week.
That's like the Army thing I did, and I'm
you know what? You're going to have $3 grand in a month?
Huh?
Are you going to have $3 grand in a month? Don't worry, I'll have it for you within, I think it takes 10 days.
Do it.
3 grand.
$3 grand, you're going to tell us why you got discharged from the Army?
All right. For $3 grand, I'll tell you.
Hold on, let me make sure he's got the $3 grand.
Yeah, you got to have the $3 grand because I'll break your fingers.
I-1 has given me, a small amount of money to work with. We haven't given any away in a while.
I1.com.
Wait a second. Am I eligible? Yeah. Get Tom C in here.
It's not a contest. It's our money to do with.
I don't care. I want Tom C to say I can have the money.
All right, Tom. Where's Tom?
Tom C is never going to say it's okay to have money.
Just go get Tom on the phone real quick.
Get Tom on the phone.
Tom will get the money.
Tell us what kind of gay sex you have.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, what is the gay sex story?
Well, now you could consider this gay sex. One time I was
high.
No, I was a cab driver, and a real hot couple got in the car. And so we went over to their house, and I was doing her, and he wanted to join in.
Right.
And so he...
I'd like to come and answer the question.
Yes, go ahead, Tom.
If you're willing to do it, yeah, you can have the money.
Okay. All right, you know the answer to this?
No one knows the answer. I've never told this story.
He doesn't want to know the answer.
Look at Tom, you don't want to know the answer? Why he got discharged from the Army? Why don't you want to know? Why don't you want to know?
Because
why?
Tom looks at me with sadness.
Tom, what is your problem?
Why? Because Cabbie's a 300-pound man standing on very thin ice.
I want to hear it. All right, get out of here, Tom. You're going to ruin the bet. All right, you got $3,000 now from I1.com, one of the greatest websites on the planet.
Cardboard check.
I1.com. You can do all your searches on there from the internet.
You can win money every day just by going on there, just by being on there. You can win money.
Yeah,
and they're providing me with money so that I can find out what Cabbie.
They're giving away millions of dollars a day, something like that.
Tax day, they're giving away $10 million.
I1.com. Okay, that's out of the way. How come you got discharged from the Army?
It's a 3-prong attack. Basically, what happened was me and my friends, we used to bang some chicks. I would call up the CQ desk. The CQ desk would be the charge of quarters desk, where you have a guy guard the building, basically. So this one girl called up, and we started hanging out and going to party at her house. Well, it turned out her father was a sergeant major in the Delta Force.
Okay.
The Delta Force being one step up from the Special Forces. These are guys that literally their job is to go and kill terrorists. So, she would say, my dad's going to be gone from Friday, 6 p.m. to the next Wednesday. So we started going over there regularly and having group sex with her.
Right.
4, 5, 6, 7 of us, whatever.
Wait a minute. There was 6 guys and 1 girl?
Yes.
Did you take turns, or was it all at once?
How did you get discovered, and is that the reason?
Well, what happened was one of the times he would come home on cue, and we would know not to be there when he came home, because this is a guy who could kill you with 2 fingers.
Right.
And so this was the start of the downfall. He came home a day early, and we were doing and when we used to do her, she used to say, yeah, do me daddy. So that kind of freaked us out. And her mother was not around. We had no idea what her mother, and we just called her CQ Sally, and she was cute. But
by the way, her name's not that name.
No.
Go ahead. Don't give any names.
I will give no names.
Give no names, and there's plenty of people who,
protect the innocent, not that there are any. So he came home one day while we were doing her and walked in, and not only did he kick about 3 of our asses, but he found out who we were, and what unit we were in, and so that raised a huge stink, and so that was just the start of it. Then CID, which is the Army Investigation Corps, they're like the FBI of the Army.
Right.
They like searched the barracks and searched our rooms, and this whole thing went down. I'm talking lockdown and lots of people getting in trouble, and a videotape was found. And it wasn't of this particular girl who, by the way, turned out to be 17. No. But it was of a captain's wife that we had filmed, this crew that I kind of And
is anybody protecting this country?
Yeah, right. I mean, they're really.
And so numerous sex acts on video with one of the battalion command, or the, I'm sorry.
One of the guys.
One of the captains. Yeah, I won't get too specific. But there was a lot of sex and a lot of different men that were in the same unit as this guy. So then that exploded into this huge thing, and all these charges were brought, and lie detector tests, and basically I was chaptered out of the military for commission of a serious offense. There was some specific chapter they used. I don't know what it was. literally 1 month before the day I was supposed to get out. So I was like, screw it. Kick me out. I'm ready to get out. But then they told me that I was going to get a dishonorable discharge. And I know in society, you go to a boss or they look your record up and you got a dishonorable, you ain't getting hired.
Right.
Because if you get kicked out of the Army, it's like the easiest job in the world. And I'm not saying that lightly, but to get kicked out of the Army is pretty tough to do.
So was this a rape that you guys were involved in?
No, it wasn't a rape at all. It was all consensual.
Right.
But when things like that happen and there's a 17-year-old sergeant major's daughter, it was like 2 months.
Oh
no, she wasn't 12. She was 17. And she literally had a fake ID that said she was 21.
You checked
she was
ID?
getting into bars.
Of
course we did. I mean,
but they had sex.
The IDs were found and all this stuff. There was like a huge, it wasn't necessarily a trial as much as it was like an
investigation.
Yeah, a big one. And so long story short, I was the first guy in the history of the 82nd Airborne. I was chaptered out for commission of a serious offense, but I personally wrote a letter. It was like a 10-page rambling letter.
Like the ones I get on my email. Right. Yeah, go ahead.
To the commander. Because the only person who can change before in a commission of a serious offense discharge, change it from a less than honorable to an honorable, is the division commander, which is a 2-star general. So it was like 2 days before I was supposed to be officially out of the Army, and I still hadn't heard back from this general. I went up to his office and I said, "Did you get the letter that I wrote?" And he said, "No." The lower ranking officers did not pass it along. So I gave him a copy of the letter, and the next day I still didn't know until the day I got out. But he said, and one of my points was, and I took all my stuff from.
All right, I think we got the story, right? Yeah, okay, we don't need the whole story.
Okay, well,
wasn't even that good.
My point is, though, he liked having group sex with a bunch of guys watching.
Yeah. That's gay.
I think the girl was watching the guys having sex.
So when you were having the gay sex, which I think is even more interesting.
No, I never had gay sex in the Army.
You had gay sex in the cab. The guy and his wife, the guy and his girlfriend started to have sex, and that you joined in. And what'd you do to the guy? Did you have oral?
I didn't do anything to the guy. The guy did it to me.
He gave you oral.
Oh, you're gay.
He gave you oral.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Not to completion. It was like 10 minutes.
But you never.
Can I say something?
Were you aroused?
Well, I was already aroused.
But you didn't lose it, is what I'm saying.
No, I didn't lose it.
You're gay.
Can you at least say you were on crack?
You're gay.
I wasn't on crack.
Dude, look at me. You are gay.
And one other thing.
You're gay.
When you were with...
So, call me gay.
Wait a minute.
We already did.
You're gay. You're gay.
Well, yeah.
Is he gay?
So gay.
I'll tell you, he's even more gay. When you were with these women with your 6 buddies...
Right. Yes.
How did you do that? Did you go... what order did you go in?
By rank.
You know what? It's never a planned deal. I mean,
okay, wait a minute. Answer my questions. Okay, so you followed guys, right?
Or I went
and
first.
And you watched guys.
Yeah.
You were all standing around watching each other.
You know what? We all watch guys when we watch a porno. So.
Did you ever play telephone, like one at the mouthpiece, one at the receiver? Was it like group sex like that?
Yeah.
You know, one up top, one at the...
Enough said. It's all gay.
While you were doing that, did you ever, like, high-five each other?
Of course.
That's gay.
That's gay. Okay, that's touching.
Wait a second. But we were like tag team partners switching the ring. You know, it's like switch.
But you're all naked with each other.
Robin, do you ever fantasize that men do that to you? Seriously. Just, I mean, in a fantasy. I'm not saying you would.
No. I fantasized about 2 guys.
You have. All right.
But never
sex?
Gang bang kind of thing.
How about us, Rob?
All the guys.
Nah, none of these guys.
No one in this room.
Howard, I really want to add this. The reason I got honorable discharge.
That's all. There's nothing to add.
I will say this. The reason I got an honorable discharge is because they do not characterize your service by one particular event, which was us having sex.
Nobody cares.
What about gay? That's not even true. If you had committed murder but been an exemplary Army person up to that point,
still
that's
gay.
one incident.
Right, but...
And they were characterized you as a murderer.
Murder and filming a porn.
All right, Robin, let's get to some news. Crazy Cabbie just won himself $3,000.
Yeah!
I1.com.
Yeah!
I1.com. Unbelievable.
For his so-called life.
That's 1/3 of what I made last
year. You can't believe what?
I can't believe he received oral from a man. That's amazing.
And that isn't what we paid for. We could have had that story for free.
Why was he embarrassed by the other story?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Why are you embarrassed? Because so you had consensual sex, a group of guys with a woman.
He gave us the gay sex story.
Hang on a second.
I know.
Because the guy whose daughter it was.
So he was in the military. No said. He was in the military. So he's a killer. Who cares?
Wait, it's more meaningful. It's more meaningful to you, that story, than it is to us. The gay sex story is much more interesting to us.
Okay, well, you want me to tell you another gay sex story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me $5,000.
I'll give you 500 more.
No, give me $5,000.
Can I ask a question? Did you ever receive it?
Give me $5,000. I'll tell you more.
No, I'm not giving you any more money.
I got good ones, man.
He put his hog through a glory hole.
You've done a lot of
I never said I did that. I never said I did that.
Did you do it?
What?
A glory hole.
Have I done it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You've done a lot of gay stuff.
No, listen.
That's gay.
You don't answer it because
so a man probably, you know, 99% of what goes on with a glory hole is between two men.
That's what he was telling us.
So maybe there's a 1% chance a woman did you, but the odds are a guy did you.
So if someone's bisexual, does that mean they're gay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, you're gay.
Do you fantasize about men?
No, not at all. I don't think about sex with men at all.
You are gay.
At all.
You're gay.
At all. You know what? I'm honest. I'm honest,
too, and I'm telling you, I honestly never did anything.
Howard, I got a question. I would like to
hook some people in this room up to a lie detector.
And you're in love with these questions. Ask me. Hook me up right now.
I would like to ask.
I was more than happy.
I'll tell you what. You see everyone in this room right now?
Yeah.
Including Casey?
Everyone.
I'm going to hook you all up on Monday.
Thank you.
And I'm only one question for each guy.
No.
Have you ever had gay sex?
But see, some people consider gay sex different things.
And I'm going to say no.
Wait a minute. What about gay fantasy?
No.
Howard, let's hook him up.
No, I'm not answering. No, I'm telling you.
Some people are getting a little nervous in this room.
Everyone's thinking.
Well, wait a second. I've been, what? I get the molestation thing. Can we disqualify
That's not gay sex.
Okay. Well, it depends on your mind.
You didn't choose to do that.
Yeah, it's true. Cabbie's so gay.
You big bag.
Ralph.
Oh. Cabbie, you big bag.
Let's bring Ralph in on that lie detector. Yeah.
First of all, I was always suspicious when he was in the Army. I mean, who joins the Army and hang out with a bunch of guys and shower and stuff?
Yeah, whatever.
They all do it in the same room. Hey, Howard, have you ever had dreams?
Ralph, are you shocked?
I'm not.
Let's get Ralph in here.
I'm a little. I mean,
will you come in for a lie detector, Ralph?
He failed already.
Ralph ain't gay.
I failed once already. How many times do I need to fail that? Cabbie, wait, Cabbie.
Yeah,
I mean, I think this is the tip of the iceberg, though.
Oh, it is.
Well, I got a question for Cabbie.
Oh my God.
I think
He's done glory holes, Ralph.
Have you received it in the can?
I'm not answering any of your questions. You know why, John?
You've done anal?
He is crazy faggot.
No, I never said I did anal.
And you didn't say you didn't.
Oh, dude, you did anal.
I told you.
Your life's an open book.
Say right now.
You are better than Jackie.
I, Cabbie, have never done anal.
Put me on the lie detector.
All right, can I ask you a question?
Put me on the lie detector.
Have you done anal?
Put me on the lie detector.
No, come on.
Answer you as a man.
You said that you'd answer these questions honestly on the air.
Have I done anal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have I done?
Had it done to you. Had it done to you.
That is so a yes.
Now, be quiet, Ralph. I'm going to let this man answer for himself.
Howard?
Have you done it?
Yes, I have.
As he received.
You're coming out of the closet, aren't you?
Well,
he just said yes, he gave it already.
No, wait a second. I'm going to say something, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Things with chicks that you guys couldn't even imagine. Okay?
Dude,
I date freaks. I date chicks who will do anything in bed.
All right,
which one of you guys in this room right now can say they bang a chick in this building? In this building. On this floor.
Who cares?
What's the guy's name?
I have.
And a hot chick will do anything you want.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly, because you're married, you're tongue-tied, you're...
Have you banged a guy in this building?
all right, let me ask you something.
Wait, everybody be quiet.
All right, hold. There's a lot on the table. Have you received anal?
From a man.
Howard, what'd you ask me, Howard?
Have you received anal from a man? I gotta know.
I want some money for this one.
No, come on.
Yes.
No.
It's already a yes.
That's a yes.
It's a yes.
Because you wouldn't need money for a no.
You wouldn't, you'd
no would be.
I'm looking at him now. He's got very feminine.
Howard, he's already admitted to giving it.
Maybe this is where all your anger's from. You're homosexual.
Wait, Cabbie.
Homosexual, though.
Cabbie,
dude, how can you say you're not a homosexual?
Let me tell you this. If I was in a room, if I was in a room with a man, if I was in a room with a man and it was about sex, it's about hot erotic situations.
You're getting hot and erotic with a guy.
But there's got to be women there.
Let me ask you something. Have you touched a guy?
Have I touched a man?
Yeah.
Everybody's touched a man.
Okay, no, you know what I mean, in a private place.
Have you ever given a man a happy ending? With your hand?
Let him answer one question at a time.
Have you ever touched a man? I got to be the questioner here.
Yeah, you do. And I'm going to shut down right now, and let's save some for another time. Let's go on the live detector.
No.
Bring the live detector.
I tell you what, dude.
I'm
Monday.
I want all these people, because you know what? You can look at me, you can shake your head, you can judge me.
There's nothing wrong with it.
You guys, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but you guys will be surprised who's had male sex in this room.
Yo, Cabbie, come on, just tell us if you gave him...
Thanks, everybody.
Hey, Casey, you should know better than anybody.
Cabbie, tell us if you gave him a little fresh ground pepper. Come on.
Fresh ground pepper.
Dirty Sanchez?
Did you Dirty Sanchez? All right, well, let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this is serious.
Yeah.
Okay, you received it. Have you ever given it?
Yeah.
What haven't you done is what...
So you're gay, man, that's all.
Yeah. I'm not gay.
Dude, you're so gay. How can you be in denial?
Listen to me. I have never, ever, even my father, I never, ever have kissed a man on the lips.
Yeah, so what?
I've never made out with a man.
You got anal. What are you talking about?
Wait. Would you classify yourself then as bi?
All for you.
No, I'm not classifying it.
Cabbie just came out of the closet.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
But see, now, wait a second. Do you necessarily...
What do you think Kane's going to make of all this? Have you ever told Kane anything?
They're going to go out on a date.
Have you ever told Kane this?
No comment on the grounds that it may incriminate.
All right, leave Kane out of it. Okay, all right.
Leave Kane out of it. Leave everybody else out of it.
Kane's got a lot to think about. Let me ask you something.
Yeah, we worked with.
Dude, are you... telling me today that you are not gay.
I am not gay.
Howard, are you bi? Are you bi, Cabbie?
I've had some sexual experiences with men, Ralph.
Did you enjoy it?
Sure.
Here's a big question.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, wait, that's a big... Wait, go back. That's a big question.
Did you enjoy it?
He's done it.
Which way?
Anal.
Receiving.
I want Howard to ask questions.
How long have you... How many times did you receive anal?
Once.
Okay. How many times did you give it? Is it in the Army? Stuff in the Army?
Hey, Howard, I just got to ask.
Yeah, but it wasn't now.
Lonely Nights During Desert Storm?
No. You know what, though? We did have a great circle jerk on the last day in
That's
Iraq.
nothing, man, compared to what else you've done.
We called it
the reason he wants to talk to you about this is because he likes you.
He's in love with me.
I know.
Can I ask you a question? Because I'm going to hook you up Monday to lie detector.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Yeah, I think you're a great guy, man.
Do you love me? Do you think about having sex with me?
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
We'll find out.
Not at all.
How about Pantera?
I just think you're a really cool person. I think you're a good man.
Would you have sex with Pantera?
I got a question.
Hold on.
I got a question.
Can I say something? This is good for you. You need to. This is why you're a drug addict.
Wait,
You
Howard.
need to come out of the closet fully. You're going to be a flaming, raging queen.
He really does like crack.
Hi, I'm Cabbie.
And look at. I mean, this is just crazy. Look at the tattoos. They're just like he's trying so hard to cover himself.
Yeah, but can you say
Tom Chiusano saying the conversation has gone on long enough. Why is he involved in this? I don't understand.
Maybe he's in love with Cabbie.
Tom, come in and explain to me why you're now regulating my show.
This could go on for 4 hours.
This is major. We're doing a whole show on this on Monday.
Howard, I have a very clean question for Cabbie.
Why is this gone on long? Does Tom not want you talking about the fact that you're homosexual?
Maybe he wants to sleep with me.
Cabbie, can you say emphatically right now?
Tom, why
you don't want to bag on our radio?
What?
Uh-oh. Dad.
You don't... Enough. What, Cabbie? All right. But, why did you fire me already? Get rid of me. You kill everything that's good in my life.
Isn't it good for the station to have gay guys on anyway? It's like
we finally have a gay character.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah. The only thing I want to know from Cabbie is, can you say right now in your life where you are today, positively, emphatically, that this will never happen again? Can you say that?
That's a pretty broad question. I mean, like I said, it's not something I think about all the time. It's not.
So it's not. Tom bummed me out now. Now he's making me feel weird.
Let me finish. It's not something I think about all the time. It's not something that consumes my mind. I don't think about gay sex all the time.
But it could happen. All right, let's leave it at this till Monday.
I do not lead a gay lifestyle.
It did happen.
Unbelievable.
But like I said,
the guy's at least honest.
Yeah, hey, yeah. You gotta get
and you know what? I'm hooking everyone up in this room now to a lie detector on Monday, including Cabbie.
Yes.
Wait, can I ask one quick question?
And you too, Ralph.
I'm there.
Okay.
I think we should hook some of the management folks in this program.
I think we should hook up Tom Chiusano. Find out what's going on that he's so uptight.
Yeah, remember when I was dressed like a
Go ahead, Cabbie. Let all the rage out.
Yeah! Oh, my God.
Of a queen.
The screaming queen.
Wait.
Got it. I tried to get that part on Queer as Folk, those bastards.
Oh, you're too queer for them. You're off the charts.
Talk, Mary face.
Listen, it's 10:30.
Wait, can I just ask one quick question, please, Howard?
No,
go ahead.
All right,
on Monday, come in and ask.
Okay.
Write it down.
Goodbye.
Small mind.
Oh, you don't even start with me. You think?
All right, goodbye.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's do it, Robin.
Everybody's shocked.
Everyone.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
I just don't know why Tom is busy listening to my show.
You're dwelling.
Well, isn't he running the beat button today?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I see.
In London.
Yeah.
I just using it.
Oh, Tom's here for the beat button. Okay.
So how much of this actually went out on the air?
None of it. You're still straight as far as everyone else is concerned. Stay within the guy. I'm asking a guy if he's gay or not. I'm not getting graphic. I did not get graphic, did I?
No.
No, okay.
Does his girlfriend know about his history?
She does now.
He came out on the show.
Does your boyfriend know about your girlfriend?
Have you been tested?
15 million people. I get tested every 6 months.
You do. You get tested for everything.
After he has sex with a guy, he gets.
No, it's like a habit now because they do that in the military.
No wonder why his parents don't want to meet him. Maybe they're good looking.
It just grows and grows.
Hey, listen, man. I'm not putting down the gay lifestyle, Cabbie. Your people do what you want.
You're my people.
You do what you got to do.
I'm representing, man.
Casey, do you want to tell us something?
No, I got nothing to say, man. I'm just
Are you impressed with the openness?
Look, I took that.
Do you want to come out now?
No, I'm not going to come out. I took the lie
on Monday, we're going to do it.
No, the lie detector has no water, holds no water.
Okay, we'll see.
That guy's very confused. He's a good guy, but he's very confused.
I have a question about the lie detector. You know how OJ was scared because he had a dream?
They're all scared.
Have you ever had a dream?
All right, let's go on with the news, please. It's too much. Please, Benji. I got to stop. No.
They're all scared about the lie detector, Howard. You notice that?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who shows up.
I'm scared you're going to try and help me when I leave.
We'll see who's absent on Monday.
That's John Popper's job. That was disturbing. I watched the show last night, Howard.
Cabbie, please. We're all disturbed right now.
We all need to,
we all need to think about
information for a while.
I still care about you and everything. It's just I just got to recognize the new Cabbie.
Howard, I can't believe a guy found him attractive.
The dyed blonde hair.
John, I'm the best looking guy in this room.
I am looking
you are a funny guy.
His fashion's in a whole new way.
I'm the best looking guy in this room. I dress well, don't I?
For a girl.
Who do you think's the best looking guy other than you? Who would you be most attracted to?
God knows in this room?
Yeah, who are you most attracted to?
You can't judge men.
I like Fred. He's got that Marlboro Man look.
He likes the straight guy.
We'll talk later.
Fred, are you shocked?
About this whole thing?
And I've heard he's hung.
Fred just walked in.
He's a wild guy. Right. I'm not surprised. He's one of those guys that doesn't go through life with one arm tied behind his back.
So you're not shocked?
Thank you.
No.
Howard.
No, I'm not.
Well, you got a friend in Fred.
You can't shock Fred.
Fred is everyone's friend.
Friend of the homo.
Oh, that's great.
I'm shocked.
By the way, I'm not gay. And I know I'm going to hear it everywhere I go now, but at least it won't be, hey, you're that guy who beat that fat guy in the foot race. Now at least they'll call me a fag.
Greg, trust me, Cabbie, it ain't what it's cracked up to be.
All right, everyone calm down. A lot has gone on. A lot has come out.
I'm going to get in trouble tonight on the air.
A lot has gone down.
Because I didn't break this story on the Kane show.
No, you did it in front of 15 million people.
Well, good for you, man. You came out, now you feel a lot better. Now you don't have to do crack. I think that's why he was high all these years.
Yep.
Maybe.
You think that?
I sure do.
You know the funny thing is?
I think the life of a homosexual is very painful.
Very hard.
Sometimes it is when you're in the closet.
In more ways than one.
Right.
But see, I've never been in the closet because I've always been very open about how I am and who I am, and I just don't walk around saying anything. I mean, I'm myself, and I
Chuck, you're on the air. Go ahead.
With life.
Morning, Howard.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Howard, you got to get this idiot off the air.
You know something? I'm going to say something to you. There's no way you can call this guy an idiot. He just did a half hour of the best radio I've ever heard.
It sucks. I got to listen to Imus.
So go listen to Imus because I disagree with you. The guy just came out of the closet.
Howard, everybody's slamming off the radio here in Albany.
The guy just came out of the closet. Then turn off the radio in Albany.
I'll take him with a brick bat.
All right, fine.
Yeah, this is definitely Cabbie's best appearance.
Yeah, come on, give the guy a break.
I don't care, man. You know what the haters do? They say my name, man. Just keep saying my name.
Oh, they're going to be saying it.
They're going to be dreaming, touching themselves.
Oh, my God.
Well, it's Casey's going to Minneapolis with high pitch.
He may come back with a story.
I'm losing all my guys.
He may come back with a story.
What do you think of this, Casey?
Howard. Hey, Cabbie, I applaud you for your honesty, bro.
Yep. I've never, ever have I ever hidden anything about my life.
Did you wear protection when you did it at least?
Of course.
So he must have...
Have a happy ending.
You know, can I...
All right, we're going to this on Monday. Monday is the lie detector. Monday's the big lie detector.
I can't wait to see your emails over the weekend.
Oh, no. So don't write me any more emails.
Wait. crazycab@hotmail.com, man. I'm missing the love. You guys are slacking out there.
Oh, I think we got their interest today.
Yeah, they love you now.
Which email address is a gay one?
All right, come on, Robin. Robin, it's almost 11 o'clock. Anything you can do to capsulize?
Yes,
that's the biggest story.
Okay, there was a road rage brawl at the Lincoln Tunnel, and the Port Authority people are saying this is the worst they've ever seen it, and they've noticed an increase in this kind of behavior. People in traffic trying to get to the tunnel yesterday got into a shooting and knifing brawl when one car cut another car off as they were trying to get to the tunnel.
Guy comes out of the closet. Tom tells me to stop.
I know. Enough of this already.
Enough of this. Enough of this. Go find something else to talk about. Oh, I hate him. I hate you, Tom.
Well, you said you wanted him back on the button. Now,
no,
you know,
I want you.
Don't ask for certain things because you might get what you want.
Oh, he has to go on vacation. One of us has to go on vacation.
My ass is sweating.
I bet. Anyway, so road rage getting very bad in the city where people never can get out of town when they want to. There was another shooting at a California high school not far from Santee, California. An 18-year-old kid got out of a car, dropped to a sniper position, and opened fire. Luckily, he didn't kill anybody. A couple of people were injured, and the kid himself, Jason Hoffman, was injured when a police officer shot him, took him down, and now he is both under arrest and in the hospital.
Wow.
So everybody's wondering how to stop these kids from shooting up their schools. He was another guy. They called him a grunt at school. He was teased a lot. They called him the Rock because he was a lover of professional wrestling. I hope that doesn't get drawn into this trial. But, yeah, he was another one of those kids who was the target of a lot of ridicule at his school, and he went off.
I can't wait for Monday's lie detector show.
I know, you can't stop thinking about it.
Real quick.
What?
Yes. That story that you had. We had a woman call the show last night on the Kane Show. She said her son in this town somewhere was suspended for 5 days for saying the band Spine Shank at school because the school thought he was going to make a shank and stick it in someone's spine.
That's nothing. What about, there's a story in the paper about, maybe you just did this, and I'm completely out of it from the gay revelations. Did you do the Mud story?
Mud?
Yeah. What's that story, Gary, where some kid...
the Dunn story.
The Dunn story. Did you just do that?
No, I got it, Howard.
There's somewhere in California, I guess it's Dunn's Donuts.
No, it's up in Canada, wasn't it?
Is it? They have Dunn's Donuts, and the kids in the school were talking about Dunn's, and someone thought they were talking about guns.
Yeah.
And they did a whole investigation.
No, they told the kid thought they heard him say guns. So he goes to the principal and said, those kids are talking about guns. The principal immediately seals off the school and starts searching lockers for guns.
Yeah,
but I got to tell you something.
What happens where the kids are actually shooting?
I got to tell you something, man. This is getting scary. Kids are now just shooting up the school.
I keep telling you, leave kids alone. Stop making fun of people. They're going to shoot you.
Oh, you're never going to get kids to stop.
I'll tell you one thing, man. The geeks are going to start getting their own.
Oh, yeah, they are.
They are. The geeks are rising up, and it's bad.
The geeks will inherit the earth.
It is. Revenge of the nerds.
I was a geek, and I got my ass kicked every day, but I never killed anyone.
It was a different era then.
Yeah.
You got in a fist fight, and you were friends 2 days later.
No, I just took my beating.
But I tell you, it's manifesting itself in a different way, because my friend went to school with a guy that they used to torment and stuff, and he ended up being that guy on Long Island that used to kill prostitutes.
Right.
Now they just take it out on the school right away.
Right.
Yeah, they're not waiting to get that anger out. Right, Cabbie?
No.
Anyway. The United States and Russia are back to their Cold War tactics. The United States booted a number of diplomats the other day saying that they were spies, and now Russia is retaliating. They have ordered 50 U.S. diplomats to leave their country. So the Bush administration doesn't seem to think that this is going to bother relations between the two countries. We're just trying to get the spies out. Meanwhile, yesterday, the Mir space station that has been up in space for a number of years splashed down without hurting anyone in the ocean.
Wow.
Yeah, it was falling out of the sky, and they had to fire engines at just the right time to make sure it didn't hit anybody, and they got it done. So there you go. They can come down without hurting.
It didn't hit the Taco Bell logo?
No.
Damn it.
A Queens girl and her father were both poisoned by drinking Coca-Cola, and they're not sure if this was a murder-suicide kind of thing, but they don't think it was a product tampering thing. A Queens man is dead, and his daughter is fighting for her life today after they drank a poison-laced Coke. The 18-year-old brother said the father came home with pizza and a big bottle of Coke, and he sat him down and poured out the Coke and the pizza, and he said his sister complained that the taste was weird. The father just drank a couple of slugs. The sister complained that the taste was weird. The father said, go ahead, drink some more anyway. Then all of a sudden they both collapsed and started having seizures. The brother called 911. The father died. The girl's fighting for her life.
Wow. Robert, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
Is this Howard?
Yes.
I want to talk to you about gay Cabbie. I think he's hot.
You want to go out with Cabbie?
Yeah.
Date.
Cabbie, you're getting dates now.
Are you well hung, sir?
All right. Yes, go ahead, Robin.
The mad cow disease has hit our shores. They already destroyed a flock of sheep in Vermont, and I understand that a second flock, the feds have now arrived at that farm in Vermont where it was reported that mad cow disease was detected in the sheep, and they are going to get that flock and destroy it too.
This is not a small story. Mad cow disease, you die when you get that, right? You die.
It's terrible death.
What's the death?
It's like eats your brain.
Yeah, makes you go crazy. It's like rabies almost.
Right, you go crazy. It eats your brain.
There's no cure for it, is there?
Joe Tooth.
Not that I know of.
You're on the air. Joe.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Howard, how you doing?
Yes.
Listen, I'm stopping business right now just to let you know that not since the days of Sam Kennison have you had such a show. Okay?
Congratulations, Cabbie. That's a major compliment.
Incredible. This is the first time I could actually say I like the guy.
Right.
Okay? I mean, I hated this guy.
Right.
I was going to call up so many times and say, get Cabbie, but you want to know? Jackie who?
Right. I see something in Cabbie. I see something in this guy.
You're looking at him now.
I've been a believer for a while.
Yeah, you have been.
Absolutely.
But you've proven them right. You've proven me right.
I am the guy that listens that, kind of like sees everything. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Joe.
The everyday guy.
Thank you, Joe.
You got it, pal.
Right, bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Monday's show will be great with the lie detector, Robin.
Yes, everybody's going under.
I cannot wait. Robin, are you going to go in there too?
I have that. I've done
She's done it already.
Did you guys ask her lesbian stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you pass?
She passed. She's all woman.
Amen, sister.
No, she needs the gabby-goo.
I know you, Cabbie. I take my hat off to you. Meanwhile, the Wall Street people are wondering. I don't know what the stock market has done today, but yesterday there was a rebound.
Mad Dow disease.
And they're hoping that is a signal that the worst is over. So people still nervously watching the stock market, but there was some recovery yesterday.
I'm not nervous about it. I know it goes up and goes down. You don't pay attention to it.
The NASDAQ will not go any lower. It will start to go up. I know that for a fact.
There is the prediction from Cabbie.
It's the fact.
I don't know where he gets his information.
From his boyfriend. He's a Wall Street investor.
Millionaire stockbroker. My sugar daddy.
And the ratings for Survivor dipped this past week.
Of course. It's terrible.
So there, Vinny.
Still the highest rated show.
You escaped the lie detector today.
Oh, is Vinny here?
Reality.
Hey, easy.
Put some live animals that kill people on that island.
You've said enough, pal.
There's some sad news in the cartoon world today.
I know.
Garfield's dead?
Yeah, I mean, what does this mean to Baba Booey's collection?
The guy who writes Garfield?
No. This is Hanna-Barbera.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy who did the Flintstones.
Yeah, right. He's dead.
He died at the age of 90.
Baba Booey owns a bunch of his work.
I thought that he had some of this guy in his
Hannah.
collection.
I met them both.
But you had signatures from him.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
So does this increase the value of your collection?
Yeah, it's almost worth $50, all his 50 pictures.
You know that they drew a picture of me, they put me in a cell, and then both the guys signed it?
Hannah and Barbera.
Yeah, it's a picture of me, a quick draw of Baba Louie.
Wow. What's that worth?
That has to
Gotta be well up to $100.
Did you hear? Cabbie's gay.
Well, anyway, let's remember Hannah.
It's already in the paper.
Here's the theme from Magilla Gorilla. You didn't know he had something to do with that. Number 12.
Okay, here it is. The theme from Magilla Gorilla, everybody, for your weekend. I got in a major fight with my sister over Yogi Bear stuff.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I was a little kid. I loved Yogi Bear, and I wanted to watch it. And she said, well, I'll let you watch it if you let me watch whatever I want for a year. And I had no concept of what a year was, and I agreed to it. My mother...
Your sister did that to you, too. My brother did the same thing.
And I had to watch her crap for a year.
Yeah.
And I told my mother, and she goes, well, you agreed to it. I go, but I didn't know what a year was.
For one Baba Booey?
Hey, ignorance is no excuse.
Right. I learned the hard way. No one in my family is going to stick up for me.
All right, Heartbreakers, the new Sigourney Weaver, Jennifer Love Hewitt movie opens today. Not great reviews. Here's Jennifer Love Hewitt to talk about working with Sigourney Weaver on film, number 1.
Cabbie, when you say she's hot, you mean Gene Hackman?
I became her sort of view into what was to come with her daughter, Charlotte, who's 10. And, she was constantly asking me, like, oh, God, Charlotte said this to me today. What is that going to mean when she's 16? How should I handle that?
Oh, shut up.
God, Sigourney Weaver's asking you questions?
Oh, interesting.
Jennifer Love Hewitt now talks about the rumors that she and Alec Baldwin are linked romantically. Number 2.
Yeah, let's hear that.
I'm quite the tart of New York City. In fact, I'm going to have to go so I can see my 45 boyfriends before I go to sleep tonight. But yeah, I've been busy, apparently. No, Alec is awesome. Both of us probably had definitely expected something like that, only because... we've been around each other every single day for the last 2 months. With all the stuff that's been going on in his life and everything. It was inevitable.
Boy, does she talk fast.
One of my greatest friends forever.
Well, just imagine Alec.
Awesome.
That poor Bush is getting beaten.
He's one of the best directors I've ever worked with. He's one of the best actors I've ever had the opportunity of learning from and playing opposite. But other than that... none of that stuff is true. I'm incredibly flattered that they would even think I would be good enough for Mr. Baldwin. So, it wasn't a bad rumor for me. It was great.
I believe they're doing each other.
Me too. That's definite yes. Yeah. Way to go, Alec. Nail that poontang. See, Cabbie, that's what you do. You go with girls.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. It's boring.
Still do. Tony, what's up?
This is going to be bigger than the Super Bowl. I'm putting a $500 bid in to see Faggy do the test live in the studio.
Crazy Faggy.
What test?
The lie detector test.
What do I got to lie about?
I'm going to put $500 to see this in person. This is going to be bigger than the Super Bowl.
The Academy Awards happen this weekend. Tom Hanks, of course, is up for an award.
Right.
If he wins, will he stick to a prepared speech? Number 8.
I say no.
He better not.
I know. I'm sick of him.
I don't think it's possible to stick to a prepared script. I always try to, have 5 things to say, and I always screw up one of them and forget another one completely, and then replace the 3 others.
Oh, he's so wonderful. He's so honest about everything.
Likes Tom
Bosom Buddies is the only good thing he ever did.
Juliette Binoche, she is foreign, and she is nominated.
Yeah, he looked hot in that.
Why is it better? You liked him, huh?
Yeah, he's hot.
Why is it better being nominated and being a foreigner? Number 9.
Being a foreigner, being outside is a beautiful feeling because you feel I'm coming just for that and then I'm going back. And it's not a belief of every day. It's existential life.
What?
Should we give her an award? She can't even speak the language. Kate Hudson is nominated for Best Supporting Actress. How difficult was her role in Almost Famous? She's lobbying for the award.
She even giggles like her mom.
Sitting in my trailer, just thinking about making sure that she remained a sad character with tons of different masks to make her get through a day.
So give her an award. She really worked hard. Ed Harris was asked if his Oscar nomination has made his work on Pollock seem worthwhile. Number 6.
I don't know. I guess so. You know.
I'm just thinking of... I'm laughing because I'm thinking of Cabbie bent over with that big fat ass of his.
These guys he likes.
I'm just reeling from today's show.
Meanwhile, I got to ask myself a question. Why is Ed Harris so hot to me? Oh, I love him.
So is Cabbie.
Yes, Cabbie, what makes him so hot?
I don't think Ed Harris is all that hot. He's hot. Gabriel Byrne is hot.
Exactly.
Yeah, who are you attracted to? Gabriel Byrne, really?
Yeah, I like him. He's got good.
You let him do stuff to you?
Maybe. The money was right.
I don't think you need money, dude.
You know what else I think is really hot is that Christian Bale.
Really?
Yeah, the guy from American Psycho.
Boy, he's really going gay.
Dude, you are so gay. Hey, I'm a man. You know what? But I think men are good looking. There's good looking men. There's ugly men. I'm honest. Get off my neck.
Or there were more rolling blackouts in California yesterday after there hadn't been any for a while. They had to go to a stage 3 or whatever it is, emergency out there again, which is the highest level of alert for an energy crisis out there because of high demand due to rising temperatures.
Right.
They seem to think that there's going to be more problems over the summer as more people want to use air conditioning, and they don't know where they're going to get this energy from, so they're going to go to rolling blackouts today. Yesterday, people lost power from Beverly Hills all the way to San Francisco for a while, and they say we could be facing the same kind of problems right here come summer, Howard.
Wow.
Yeah. We might not know where to get our energy from during the summer high-demand season either.
Do what we do here at K-Rock. Tom Ciapisano has us on exercise bikes, and then we power the whole building.
That's right. We create our own energy.
Yeah, all the interns just get on those exercise bikes. Hurry up, you kids. You want to learn about radio, don't you?
Another strange sort of crime. Would you ever imagine like a 71-year-old guy in the drug business?
No!
An elderly Queens man faces drug smuggling charges after being busted with $1.2 million worth of ecstasy tablets in the false bottom of his suitcase.
That's what Jackie's doing.
He was nabbed with 61,000 ecstasy tablets when the Agriculture Department inspectors conducted a random X-ray check of his luggage after he arrived in Miami on an Air France flight from Paris. The tablets were stashed in 11 plastic-wrapped bags. The guy's like an old Jewish guy, and they say that a lot of our ecstasy is now coming through Israel. So his daughter said the 71-year-old guy probably didn't know what he was carrying, but the people who are charging this man say that ignorance is no excuse. You know, when somebody pays you a lot of money to carry something into the country, you know it's probably something illegal. So just saying you don't know what it is no defense.
I received an email from Ron Zimmerman, who worked here for the week, sat in for Jackie, and he typed me the following email. He had time for a whole week to observe what goes on around here, and here's what he learned. He goes, that girl Anne Marie that works for you is a very sexy little thing, isn't she? That was it.
That was what he observed. After a week.
Yeah. I want to thank Ron for the observation. Nobody knew that.
They say that, I told you this yesterday, Sean Puffy Combs doesn't want Jennifer Lopez's name mentioned around him.
That's right.
It breaks him up.
It's too painful.
They have an article in Russian, mentioned in Russian Malloy today that says, the other night someone mentioned her name and he practically started to cry.
He did, yes.
Can you imagine? He's very broken up over this. And they say now that his trial is behind him, he'll probably try to strike up that romance with J-Lo once again.
He loves J-Lo, and I was surprised last night they mentioned on the news that he heads up a $300 million empire. I didn't know he was that rich.
Employing 600 people or something.
Clothing.
Wow.
So there you go. He has already sent J-Lo some flowers and gifts, and she was the first one who called after his verdict was announced. So they are still in contact with each other, and they say this guy she's dating, he'd better get ready for the onslaught because the pop star will be coming back. He's going to try to get Jennifer back into his life.
I believe Puffy will win her back.
Well, he used to make these huge displays of affection, so he's a guy who has to work.
Right.
You know, we were talking about Ron's list of guys who have to work for their women. She got embarrassed by his big public displays of affection, like releasing balloons and doves, putting up signs and billboards.
Man, that's gay. A lot of work. Well, it's hard to find a chick with that big fat ass. I mean, there's no bigger ass than that on the planet.
And he also knows that she wants to stay home more.
Yes.
And he's going to try to convince her that he's a changed man.
Yeah, he's going to stay home. You know, it's a good idea.
Yeah, when you go and wind up in jail every time you go out, I think it is a good idea to stay home.
Chris, you're on the air. Go ahead. Quickly. I'm moving the show at a very fast clip, as you can see. Chris, go ahead. No, Chris. Go ahead, Rob.
Little Kim. I guess she let some guys drive her Jag the other night. Now it's impounded. Did you see this in the paper? A couple of her crew went out to pick up some marijuana, it looks like. Police were observing the area. So they saw one of them acquire a quantity of marijuana. They stopped.
Yo.
And one of the guys was like, don't you know who we are? And while he was gesticulating and making a big deal about don't stop us, we're famous, his gun fell to the floor from the waistband of his trousers. So, of course, then they got to search them, and they found the marijuana. So they were arrested, and the red Jag owned by Little Kim was impounded. So she could, you know, they take your car now when they catch you with drugs.
Yes.
She's going to lose her Jag.
Let's hope not.
And what kind of lifestyle is going on over there? They say that Little Kim and all these guys in the Kim's Junior Mafia, they all live in the same mansion together.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm moving Fred and Vinny in with me.
You're going to have a mansion with all your guys?
I'm going to have Junior Mafia. Yo, where is you?
Where is my crew?
Yo, where's my posse? Oh, excuse me, posse.
Oh, posse.
Where is my posse?
Of course, everyone is still very worried about the economy and where it's going. They're going to hear from Alan Greenspan today, and they're hoping that he'll reduce interest rates.
Who is this guy, Alan Greenspan? Where did he come from? He seems to be the most important guy on the planet.
For the economy.
I always hear his name, Alan Greenspan. I wonder what he does. Sounds tricky to me.
An analyst.
What is he, and what does he do? Does anybody really know?
He's a financial expert.
One word from him.
And what does he do? He sets rates of some kind.
Exactly.
What does he do?
Interest rate.
Cheaper to get a mortgage, so that'll mean you'll buy a house.
But why him? Why is Alan Greenspan allowed to do that?
He was appointed by the president.
By Reagan, actually.
And he decides what the interest rates are going to be in this country?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Isn't there free enterprise?
It's like a lifeguard, financial lifeguard. If the market goes way down, he adjusts it.
I think he's running the country.
Well, he's a very important man.
There's a board he has to report to.
Alan Greenspan.
Yeah, he has a few advisors, I guess he talks to them, but he makes the final say. He's like the Mel of the whole thing.
And he's a guy who just, like, arbitrarily decides what the interest rates are going to be?
Not arbitrarily. No.
He checks his stock portfolio, and then he makes...
I mean, does anybody want to know more about this guy? I keep seeing him on the news, Greenspan, this and that, and they never fire him.
And when he speaks, they don't get as excited when you hear the president's going to say something.
Robin,
Greenspan speaks, everybody stops.
Why are you not dating him, Robin?
I would love to.
He's dating someone famous, I think.
Martha Stewart?
I think so.
Oh, no.
I think so. You don't
Not
know.
her.
By the way, the new Martha Stewart commercials, they got to be shooting through some kind of jelly lens.
Great.
I've seen her up in person. She does not look like that.
Yeah, I saw a picture of her the other day, and I said, what year was this taken?
She got a facelift. She must have gotten a facelift.
I don't know. She looks great.
She works for CBS. Listen to Vinny.
Vinny, why don't you kiss more? You know, Vinny, it's great having you here to kiss ass.
Remember when she crashed at your photo shoot?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, and that didn't look like the woman in those TV commercials.
She looks terrific.
She's beautiful. Did you think she was like trying to get a date from me?
Yes, she was. She was actually flirting with you, and at one point you asked me to make the music louder so she would go away.
She has been very honest about, she wants a mate.
Yeah, she was all over you.
She wanted me.
She definitely did. She was picking out your clothes. She was commenting on your look. She was touching your hair.
She was touching you?
She was not touching me.
Yes, you were sitting in a chair.
Really?
She was like fawning all over you. Absolutely.
I should have married that bitch.
Yeah, because she's got money.
I could have backed up the Brinks truck and then...
She's got a lot of
money. How long is she going to live? I would have had all that Martha Stewart money.
You think you could outlive her?
Yes. I would make sure of it.
You're not planning anything, are you?
No, I wouldn't hurt her.
All right. Here's Joe Battipaglia.
Battipaglia.
Who is an analyst for the Gruntle Company of New York. And he says if you're in the stock market, you'd better have a long-term view. And if you do, you can still make money. Number 8.
The only way we go into...
Oh, sorry, wrong number, Robin. Please forgive me. Not that anyone would know the difference, right? No one can figure out what this guy's saying.
I think the buy on the dip strategy is still going to hold true once we look out 12 months from now. Because, again, the fundamental condition is not broken.
I love, he even has a special language. Buy on the dip strategy.
And you know what? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know who Alan Greenspan is. I don't know what he does.
Don't know who this guy is, and there's buy on the dip strategy. So, what are you going to do?
I just want to marry Martha Stewart and take all her money.
Hang in. Well, she must have lost some money.
Yep.
Since the stocks went down.
But her money was before that, right? Before she went public. She has an empire.
But she made $1 billion when she went public.
Right.
Laura Lee Blanchard is here to talk about what today is, Howard. I bet you don't even know what today is.
What do you think about it? Give me the date.
I'm supposed to know the date. It's the 20th.
National Vagina Day.
No, not quite.
First day of spring.
It is the first day of spring, but
you're not referring to that.
Something else.
Let's hear.
The number one cause of death in the United States is cholesterol and saturated fat blocking the arteries and causing heart attacks and strokes. And plant foods contain no cholesterol.
What is it, National Vegetarian Day?
It's National Meat Out Day.
I have my meat out right now. Come here, Robin. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If it's National Meat Out.
You're right in the spirit.
My meat's been out since the Playboy actually, since the XFL cheerleader interview.
Laura Lee says it's easy to explore a meatless diet, and that's what we should be doing today. Number 11.
Number 11? Don't tell me that. I've lost it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here it is. I got it.
You can go to your mainstream grocery store and buy deli slices that are meatless, soy hot dogs, veggie burgers, soy milk. But if you go to a health store or a natural product store, the variety is incredible.
So there, it's easy to get the meat out.
Right? It sure is. If I can find it.
Just remember that.
Hey, were any of you guys aroused on today's show?
Absolutely.
I was. During which segment?
Suzanne, the 3 Playboy girls.
What about the XFL cheerleaders?
As you berated them, you got excited?
That's my way of flirting.
We like to put girls down. Gets us hot.
Every girl that pissed me off in high school.
High school? How about college and since you've been married?
How about in life?
Yeah.
It's so funny because Gary got upset with me that I wouldn't join in. I went to an all-boy high school. I was like, what is your problem?
Girls were pissing you off in high school and you went to an all-boy high school?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Pretty sad, huh?
At the movies this weekend, Heather Graham, speaking of girls, she's a beautiful girl.
Did you have a prom?
No, thank God.
Oh, God.
Hey, now.
Well, yeah, it's going to take another boy.
Hey, now.
Well, you could ask your girl from another school. Go ahead, Robin.
The new film, Say It Isn't So, which stars Heather Graham, opens on Friday. Here she talks about why her co-star Chris Klein was so right to perform all the goofy elements.
I mean, the kind of things the character does, I think if like another person might do them, you'd think they were totally...
Okay.
Diane Cannon is still around.
God, she looks like Diane Cannon's grandmother. God, Diane Cannon, I used to be so hot for her.
Remember Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice?
And now they're saying Cary Grant was a homo, but she was married to him.
He swung
both ways like Fred?
Ways. Yeah.
Right.
And when he swung back, he married Diane.
Okay.
She's in something called Three Sisters that's airing tonight on NBC. Here she explains why she can't act in anything with violence.
She'll break her hip.
I can't do it or watch it. Yeah, it just makes my tummy hurt. Doesn't make me feel good.
I was a victim of violence in my last facelift.
A lot of people can just watch it, just rubs off and runs off them like water off a duck's back, but not me. And when I play a part...
Why is your name Cannon? It's a weapon.
You should have changed her name.
Maybe she got hit by a cannon.
I tend to become that part. I can't act it. I can't pretend to be that person.
Because she's not an actress.
So if she played a murderer, she'd have to go kill people?
Yeah, she can't act. She basically just says she can't act.
I find out what makes that person tick.
Act younger, honey. Boy, she used to be some knockout, huh? It's got to be hard to be a hot chick and then...
What else was she in?
Oh, Bob and Carol, Ted and Alice, wasn't she?
Was she in Shampoo?
Or might I get that wrong?
She was in Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, but I don't remember. I think she was just famous for being hot.
Yeah, she's a hot chick. She was also in...
Probably a lot of times on The Tonight Show, the old days.
Yeah, she was on all the time. I think she was in Bob and Carol, Ted and Alice.
Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice?
Yeah.
Ray Liotta, he was here the other day.
She used to shake that ass in front of Johnny Carson, and boy, his liver spots would jump.
Look at you. You're beautiful.
Ray Liotta is currently being seen in Hannibal, and he has something...
What are you doing with that homo?
...coming out this Friday. Called Heartbreakers. It stars
like my first wife.
Sigourney Weaver and Jennifer Love Hewitt. What was it like working with them, Ray?
You want $13,000 in alimony? I'll kill you. You're a knockout. Yeah.
Number 5.
You drown in the ocean like Carol Wayne.
They're extremely dedicated actresses, and it's always fun to play with people who really love what they're doing and are committed to it. So it makes it easier for me, and because it's so well written, everybody's just doing...
I like raising Hannibal. He's thinking he's going to have a whole career, big career turnaround.
I know. Now he's considering scripts. Just taking everyone that lands.
Dude, you had your head chopped off in Hannibal. That was funny, though, when he got his head eating his brains. That was pretty funny.
He made him eat his own brains. That was wild.
Cool.
Don't ruin it for him.
Don't ruin it.
The Fighting Fitzgeralds is on NBC at 8:30. It stars Brian Dennehy, of course, and a dad of grown kids. Connie Britton is the only woman on the show, and she says the TV world better stand back and take notice of Brian. Number 7.
He will easily be one of the most powerful presences on TV.
Okay. What else?
I'm always fascinated by how far people can go to kiss the butt of these people they work with.
Should hang out with me.
Vinny's brought it up to a new art.
Joe Pantoliano. Who is he, Howard?
Joe Pantoliano. I don't know.
He is in The Sopranos this season.
Joey Pants.
That's right,
Risky
and he's
Business.
also...
remember him from Risky Business?
I remember him from Risky Business.
Vinny, can you interrupt and say Risky Business again?
He remember from Risky Business.
And Carolyn Allen. And he was in that, too.
I just want to show off that I know something.
Here he talks about his character on The Sopranos this season.
It's a fantastically actable role.
Which guy is he?
He's the guy who's playing the new mobster that's giving Tony trouble because he was passed over for
Tony took his
captain.
round.
All right. The blonde-haired
He's
guy.
the garbage guy.
Right.
David Chase has given me a great part to play, and this guy is diabolical, and he's vicious, and he's ambitious, and he's charming, and he's funny. And
okay, but he's good on the show.
Yes, he is. And here he explains how the Matrix is misunderstood by some people, and even goes as far as knocking Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, I mean, the Matrix, there's some people, some geeks who are so into the Matrix, they think they're in the Matrix, and they pretend to be in the Matrix. I know Vinny was playing Matrix.
Dragons?
Vinny was playing Matrix this morning before he came in here on his leather coat.
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
He thinks he's Neo?
Yeah, when he's downloading on the internet, he pretends he's in the Matrix.
I have a leather jacket.
the underbelly of the storyline in Matrix is spiritual, it's Buddhist, it challenges religion. But the average moviegoer says that it's a kung fu movie. You know what my hero was? The Munchkins on Wizard of Oz. On that movie.
So there's much more to the Matrix than you think.
Yeah, sure.
Rachel Weisz is in the new movie Enemy at the Gates that I think was number 2 this past weekend.
Anybody want to play Matrix?
What?
Anybody want to play Matrix?
That's not me. I hope that's not me.
It's a movie that stars Jude Law and Ed, what's his name?
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris, that's right. You're absolutely right. Here she talks about working with Jude Law.
It was great.
So great. The guy's a genius.
Jude. I've known Jude for years, and we live on the same block in London.
What's that show called? Judy?
So I see him and his wife down at the grocery store all the time, and we've both...
Whatever. Huh?
And finally this morning, the shooting at Scores. Let's straighten it out. There was no big shooting.
Right.
Somebody with a pellet gun on the 59th Street Bridge, according to Lonnie. And they were just shooting at random and accidentally hit the window of Scores. There was no violence.
Yeah, it's absolutely safe to go to Scores. I don't want
Scores.
anything bad happening at Scores. Ever.
Oh, and the one other thing, did you see, it's not bad enough to be a delivery man who rides around on a bicycle in Manhattan delivering Chinese food.
Yeah, and tell those guys, by the way, you should follow the signs. And not go the opposite way on a one-way street?
You have problems with them, too?
Yeah, trying to cross the street, and the guy hits you in his bicycle.
Well, you know they're being targeted now. They've had, like, 3 different attacks where people call and order the food, and then when the guy comes to the apartment, they ambush him, beat him up, and take his wallet.
It's horrible.
So
these guys work so hard.
Having that happen in New York, and they just had another guy who was beaten up, and fortunately, the elevator door opened and a woman was coming off, scared the guys away. But there he was, lying there bloodied on the floor with blood-splattered food at that point, so he's not going to get any money for the food, and they're trying to take what little money he has. So, got to watch out. Okay. Ellen Burstyn is also nominated.
It's like I don't even know the guy.
Hey, now you want to know.
Trying to get to know you for a year.
Yeah, maybe that's why I've been avoiding you.
Yeah, you had a feeling.
Yeah, I had some strange feeling about you. Yes.
Anyway, Ellen Burstyn was nominated. She was asked how it feels to be nominated for her work in Requiem of a Dream.
Well, I've had a long rest. So this is my 6th nomination, but there is 20 years.
Who cares? It's over, honey.
The Oscars will be hosted by Steve Martin. Gil Cates is the guy who put this all together, and he says Martin will be a great host, number 16.
And I think he's going to be wonderful because what I think really works best on the Oscar show is to have a host who's a movie star and who also has experience working a room in the sense of, you know.
Steve Martin's great. Of course he'll be great. Go ahead.
Well,
I don't need that.
Say something. And finally, on HBO tomorrow night, Emma Thompson, a very fine actress and an Academy Award winner. You're all shook up. It's all right, honey. I understand. I'm not even listening to myself. I'm thinking about Cabbie.
I'm thinking about the anal.
And how difficult was that? Anyway, she's going to be in this play, Wit, which is about a woman who's suffering from cancer, and she has a bald head and all that stuff. And Emma says that people should not be turned off to the film's subject matter, number 4.
It's irrelevant, actually. Cancer, dying, it's just a really good piece.
Did you have to be attracted to the guy, Cabbie, in order to be with him?
Well, yeah, come on.
Yeah. So did he have, did he have a full head of hair? Or was he bald?
Which guy are you talking about?
This was years ago, and yeah, he had a full head of hair. He actually had long hair.
And did you run your fingers through it?
You know it, baby.
Did you pull his hair while you did him?
Because like I said, it wasn't like a romantic thing. It wasn't like...
Oh, yeah, they like to do it.
We didn't go on a date and make out.
Right, it was rough.
You'll never know. Well, you probably will.
And that's what's happening, folks.
Thank you so much, Robin.
Michael Jackson starting a new book club for children. Book of the month. Yeah, okay.
All right, thank you. Cabbie, first and foremost, want to thank you for an excellent appearance.
Please help me.
And we'll see you on Monday.
We'll see you on Monday. Come in Monday for the lie detector.
And I need some crazy cab at Hotmail. Give it to me, baby.
Okay. I want to thank Vinny Favali for doing a great job this week, coming in and being a pal.
Thank you for your drilling tape.
You notice since we started talking about the whole gay thing, Vinny's been sliding closer and closer to me.
I'm so excited.
Because he's a married guy, but rings don't plug holes.
See, Julia Schultz and Tomcats, she was great doing the lie detector.
She was, yes.
We obviously hooked up the wrong person. It should have been Crazy Cabbie. Julia Schultz, thank you. Tomcats opening in theaters everywhere next Friday, March 30th. For more information on Julia, go to juliaschultz.com. Also, Joan Rivers on the Oscars pre-show on E! this Sunday, March 23rd. Joan's Oscar Fashion Review, March 31st on E! See Joan's E! True Hollywood Story, Sunday, April 1st at 9 p.m. Congratulations, High Pitch Ark. He's going to Minneapolis with KC.
Ever.
Yeah, that's the new hot couple. CBS.sportsline.com. Cabbie, thank you. Great radio, man.
Anytime, Howard. Anytime. Anytime you want me, I'm here.
Right.
But in more ways than one, my friend.
He'll be there for you in all ways, Howard.
I'll show you the love.
Don't miss Stuttering John.
Serious about it.
Don't miss Stuttering John and the Donkey Show every Thursday night. For tickets, go to stutteringjohn.com. To book KC, go to bookkc at AOL.com. See Benji with his topless model picture of the day at hotbody.com. And to book Scott the Engineer, call 718-BAG-5040. And thanks to Ed Torian, the polygrapher to the stars. Call Torian Investigations.
Such a dirty word.
If you need some sort of polygraph test, 1-800-934-3241.
Hey, Howard.
Thank you, Mike Walker, NationalEnquirer.com. Yeah, go ahead.
Kane Show, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, baby. Tune in.
There you go. It's a whole new Kane Show now.
Kane works with this gay guy.
Yeah, it's Kane and the gay guy.
Oh, man.
Jay-Z Cabbie. Baba Booey something? Okay. We'll all get together on Monday and we'll talk about what happened.
Yeah, we all have to have a weekend to process this.
All right, and we'll be back on Monday. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
The Howard Stern Show. At this time, the Howard Stern Radio Network leaves the airwaves for technical adjustments.
Here. And Crazy Cabbie just came in. Cabbie,
yes.
You were with us on Friday. You made some important revelations.
First of all, I want to clear something up.
Yeah.
I didn't come out of the closet. I'm not gay.
You are gay.
No, I'm not.
Let's clear something up, dude.
I polled people.
So did Cabbie.
I told them in a different way to find out what is gay. You're gay.
But wait
Cabbie,
okay. I've done some things that might be considered gay.
Right.
But I don't practice homosexuality on a daily basis.
Can I say something?
I haven't had sex with a man in years.
Can I say something? I think the reason for the crack, the reason for the rehab, I'm being dead serious to you now.
All right.
I think you're going to be a lot happier person now that you came out of the closet. I think it's the first step in a long road to realizing who you are.
Yeah, because you can be straight and be with men.
And I don't think that's such a bad thing to be gay.
I'm not gay.
And the tattoos, too. You know?
I think the tattoos...
Mellow out with that, too.
Right.
No, I won't.
I think you'll feel better about yourself.
I'm actually setting one up for my other side of my neck.
A little sex with a man, and you'll be over all of that.
Yeah. I think if you know what, you want to know the truth? I think once Cabbie's allowed to walk around with his boyfriend, I'm being serious, hand in hand, and be openly gay.
I think build a life.
Will you hold my hand in public, Howard?
No, I'm not a gay man. If I was, though, I'd be proud to.
Cabbie, if you kill a man once in your whole life, are you a murderer?
No.
Yes, of course you are.
No. I've killed men. I'm not a murderer.
Well, you were in the army.
See?
You're a murderer.
See?
If you have sex once, it's not
Wait a second. Okay, I dig what Clinton did for the government.
But Gary, you had sex with a guy once.
No, I didn't.
Wait.
I was molested, and no one ever got near my butt. No one ever got near my butt. Even as a 5-year-old, I knew that.
Sam Kinison, by the way, Sam Kinison is here.
He stopped in. He couldn't believe what Cabbie
I had to come back from the dead. This is too amazing. I want to believe Cabbie. I want to be in his corner. I want to say, Cabbie, tell me the story. If this happened with me and Jessica Hahn, and Jessica said, well, now there's this guy that's going to come in here, he's going to touch you. I want to believe it. I want to buy this theory.
I'll give you a reach around, man.
Yeah, what is your theory, Cabbie, that you're not gay? Shouldn't I play the tape from what happened the other day?
Yes, because
there was a lot there.
I don't want to blow the tape. Blow the tape.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Right, play the tape.
Let me give you the setup on the tape.
All right, here's the tape, and then we'll come back and have a roundtable discussion about if Cabbie's gay or not.
Roundtable.
Right.
Here's the setup on the tape. Cabbie had mentioned to us briefly that he...
by the way, before I let you do the setup, Ed Torian is the whole premise for having everyone in here today is that everyone's supposed to come in and take a lie detector test about whether they're a homo.
Right.
Which, of course, was the whole show for today.
Yes.
Ed Torian, of course, called Sunday night and canceled. What? With the lie detector. If there's anybody in Manhattan who has lie detector equipment and knows how to operate
and can get down here quickly.
I'll give you plugs, I'll give you money, whatever it is it takes, I got to get you down here. Because I got the room full of guys ready to take lie detector tests, and Ed's not here.
Everybody's here.
It's canceled. It's a Sunday night.
I think it was Gary or John called it off. They're acting like the guy canceled. They told him not to show up. That's what I think happened.
I'm not afraid to take the test.
I know, but I think some other people are.
In your club.
I'm not. I failed once already.
You might as well do it.
I'll fail again.
Yeah. I think KC has some skeletons, and he called Ed over the weekend. Don't show up, Ed.
At least he's smart enough not to talk about him.
Sam, you're willing to take the...
I'll take it. I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
Right.
I'm just don't ask me any poopy questions.
Wait a minute. You've never done anything with a man, have you?
Of course not.
No,
I'm all
Sam.
man, Robin. You know that. I love you.
Even when you're all coked up out of your mind, nothing weird happened?
Nothing weird.
All right, give the setup, Gary.
Okay, the setup is that Cabbie had mentioned to us in passing that he had done some stuff in the back of a cab with a guy, and then we went on to his big story about why he got kicked out of the Army. And at this point, you're like, hey, wait a minute, that Army story sucks. Let's go back to the guy story.
Let's go back to the cab.
Okay, here we go. Here it is. What is this, on tape 1? Okay, here we go. So when you were having the gay sex, which I think is even more interesting.
No, I never had gay sex in the Army.
No, you had gay sex in the cab. The guy and his wife, the guy and his girlfriend started to have sex, and that you joined in. And what'd you do to the guy? Did you have oral?
I didn't do anything to the guy. The guy did it to me.
He gave you oral.
Oh, you're gay.
He gave you oral.
Oh.
Yes.
That's gay.
Not to completion. It was like 10 minutes.
But you never...
Can I tell you something? 10
Were
seconds.
you aroused?
Well, I was already aroused.
But you didn't lose it, is what I'm saying.
No, I didn't.
I got to stop the tape for a second. 10 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't long.
10 minutes of gay sex.
Ralph,
You're such a help to me.
Back off.
Yeah. What? 10 minutes of gay sex.
Wait a second. Okay.
And you stayed excited.
You know, I had this girl. She's riding on top, and all of a sudden there's another wetness down there. I didn't really know what was going on.
All right. Let's go back to the tape, because everyone's insane. Let's go back to the tape. You're gay.
Can you at least say you were on crack?
You're gay.
I wasn't on crack.
Dude, look at me. You are gay.
And one other thing.
You're gay.
When you were with...
So, call me gay.
Wait a minute.
You already did.
You're gay. You're gay.
Well, yes.
Is he gay?
So gay. I'll tell you, he's even more gay. When you were with these women with your 6 buddies...
Right. Yes.
How did you do that? Did you go? What order did you go in?
By rank.
You know what? It's never a planned deal. I mean,
okay, wait a minute. Answer my questions. Okay, so you followed guys, right?
Or I went
and
first.
And you watched guys.
Yeah.
You are all standing around watching each other.
You know what? We all watch guys when we watch a porno. So.
Did you ever play telephone, like one at the mouthpiece, one at the receiver? Was it like group sex like that? Do you know one up top, one at the bottom?
Man, I'll just say all holes filled. Can I say that?
Oh, God.
All right. So that's enough said. That's all gay.
While you were doing that, did you ever, like, high-five each other?
Of course.
That's gay. That's gay.
That's touching.
Wait a second. But we were like tag team partners switched in the ring. You know,
right, but you're all naked with each other.
Robin, do you ever fantasize that men do that to you? Seriously. Just, I mean, in a fantasy. I'm not saying you would.
No. I fantasize about 2 guys.
You have. All right.
But never
sex?
Gang kind of thing.
How about us, Rob?
Nah, none of these guys.
No one in this room.
Howard, I really want to add this. The reason I got honorable discharge...
That's all. There's nothing to add.
No, I will say this. The reason I got an honorable discharge is because they do not characterize your service by one particular event, which was us having sex on video.
Nobody cares.
What that's not even true. If you had committed murder but been an exemplary Army person up to that point,
still
that's
gay.
one incident.
Right, but...
And they were characterized you as a murderer.
Murder and filming a porn.
All right, Robin, let's get to some news. Crazy Cabbie just won himself $3,000.
I1.com.
I1.com. Unbelievable.
For his so-called life.
That's 1/3 of what I made last
year. You can't believe what?
I can't believe he received oral from a man. That's amazing.
And that isn't what we paid for. We could have had that story for free.
Why was he embarrassed by the other story?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Why are you embarrassed? So you had consensual sex, a group of guys with a woman.
He gave us the gay sex story.
Hang on a second. Because the guy whose daughter it was.
So he was in the military. He was in the military. So he's a killer. Who cares?
It's more meaningful. It's more meaningful to you, that story, than it is to us. The gay sex story is much more interesting to us.
Okay, well, you want me to tell you another gay sex story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me $5,000.
I'll give you 500 more.
No, give me $5,000.
Can I ask you a question? Do you ever receive it?
Give me $5,000. I'll tell you more.
No, I'm not giving you any more money.
I got good ones, man.
He put his hog through a glory hole.
You've done a lot of
I never said I did that. I never said I did that.
Did you do it?
What?
A glory hole.
Have I done it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You've done a lot of gay stuff.
No, listen.
That's gay.
You know why? You know why I answer it? Because
so a man probably, a 99% of what goes on with a glory hole is between 2 men.
That's what he was telling us.
So maybe there's a 1% chance a woman did you, but the odds are a guy did you.
So if someone's bisexual, does that mean they're gay?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, you're gay.
Do you fantasize about men?
No, not at all. I don't think about sex with men at all.
You are gay.
At all.
You're
gay.
At all. You know what? I'm honest. I'm honest.
I'm honest, too, and I'm telling you, I honestly never did anything.
Howard, I got a question.
I would like to hook some people in this room up to a lie detector.
And you're in love with
these questions.
Ask me. Hook me up right now.
I would like to ask.
I'd be more than happy.
I'll tell you what. You see everyone in this room right now?
Yeah.
Including Casey?
Everyone.
I'm going to hook you all up on Monday.
Thank you.
And I'm only one question for each guy.
No.
Have you ever had gay sex?
But see, some people consider gay sex different things.
And I'm going to say no.
Wait a minute. What about gay fantasies? Can we ask the gay?
No.
Howard, let's hook him up.
Let's ask them questions.
No, I'm not answering. No, I'm telling you.
Some people are getting a little nervous in this room.
Everyone's thinking.
Well, wait a second. I've been, what? I get the molestation thing. Can we disqualify
That's not gay sex.
Okay. Well, it depends how your mind
choose to do that.
Yeah, it's true.
Cabbie's so gay.
You big bag.
Ralph.
Ow.
Cabbie, you big bag.
Let's bring Ralph in on that lie detector.
Yeah. First of all, I was always suspicious when he was in the Army. I mean, who joins the Army to hang out with a bunch of guys and shower and stuff?
Yeah, whatever.
They all do it in the same room. Hey, have you ever had a dream?
Ralph, are you shocked?
I'm not...
Let's get Ralph in here.
I'm a little... I mean...
Will you come in for a lie detector, Ralph?
He failed already.
Ralph ain't gay.
I failed once already. How many times do I need to fail that? Cabbie, wait, Cabbie.
Yeah,
I mean, I think this is the tip of the iceberg, though.
Oh, it is.
Well, I got a question for Cabbie.
Oh, my God.
I think Cabbie's
He's done glory holes, Ralph.
Have you received it in the can?
I'm not answering any of your questions. You know why, John?
You've done anal?
He is crazy.
No, I never said I did anal.
I didn't say you didn't.
Oh, dude, you did anal.
I told you.
Your life's an open book.
Say right now.
You are better than Jackie.
I, Cabbie, have never done anal.
Put me on the lie detector.
All right, can I ask you a question?
Put me on the lie detector.
Have you done anal?
Put me on the lie detector.
No, come on.
Answer you as a man.
You said that you'd answer these questions honestly on the air.
Have I done anal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have I done...
Had it done to you. Had it done to you.
That is so a yes.
Shh, be quiet, Ralph. I'm going to let this man answer for himself.
Howard?
Have you done it?
Yes, I have.
As he received.
You're coming out of the closet, aren't you?
Well,
dude, you've received anal?
Have I received anal?
Yeah. Have I received... What are you going to think about it?
He just said yes, he gave it already.
No, wait a second. I'm going to say something, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Things with chicks that you guys couldn't even imagine. Dude, I date freaks. I date chicks who will do anything in bed.
All right,
which one of you guys in this room right now can say they bang a chick in this building? In this building. On this floor.
Who cares?
What's the guy's name? I have.
And a hot chick will do anything you want.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly, because you're married, you're tongue-tied, you're...
Have you banged a guy in this building?
All right, let me ask you something.
Wait, everybody be quiet.
All right, hold. There's a lot on the table. Have you received anal?
From a guy.
From a man.
Howard, what'd you ask me, Howard?
Have you received anal from a man? I gotta know.
That's a long pause.
I want some money for this one.
Oh, no, come on, dude.
Yes.
No.
It's already a yes.
That's a yes.
It's a yes.
Because you wouldn't need money for a no.
You wouldn't, you'd
A no would be...
I'm looking at him now. He's got very feminine.
Howard, he's already admitted to giving it.
Maybe this is where all your anger's from. You're homosexual.
Wait, Cabbie.
Homosexual, though.
Cabbie,
dude, how can you say you're not a homosexual?
Let me tell you this. If I was in a room, if I was in a room with a man, and it was about sex, it's not like that for me.
Right. You received anal.
What's it about then?
It's about hot erotic situations.
You're getting hot and erotic with a guy.
But there's got to be women there.
Let me ask you something. Have you touched a guy?
Have I touched a man?
Yeah.
Everybody's touched a man, Howard.
Okay, you know what I mean, in a private place.
Have you ever given a man a happy ending? With your hand?
Let him answer one question at a time.
Have you ever touched a man? I got to be the questioner here.
Yeah, you do. And I'm going to shut down right now, and let's save some for another time.
Let's
go on the lie detector.
No.
Bring a lie detector.
I tell you what, dude. I'm Monday.
I want all these people, because you know what? You can look at me, you can shake your heads, you can judge me.
There's nothing wrong with it.
You guys, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but you guys will be surprised who's had male sex in this room.
Yo, Cabbie, come on, just tell us if you gave him...
thinks everybody knows.
Casey, you should know better than anybody.
Cabbie, tell us if you gave him a little fresh ground pepper. Come on.
Fresh ground pepper.
Dirty Sanchez?
Did you Dirty Sanchez? All right, but let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this is serious.
Yeah.
Okay, you received anal, I understand that.
I have received anal.
And he's given it. Have you ever given it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What haven't you done is what...
So you're gay, man, that's all.
Yeah. I'm not gay.
Dude, you're so gay. How can you be in denial?
Listen to me. I have never, ever, even my father, I never, ever have kissed a man on the lips.
Yeah, so what?
I've never made out with a man.
He's too busy having sex with him.
He likes their penis.
Dude. You got anal. Dude, what are you talking about?
Wait. Would you classify yourself then as bi?
All for you.
No, I'm not classifying it.
Cabbie just came out of the closet.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
See, now, wait a second. Do you necessarily...
What do you think Kane's going to make of all this? Have you ever told Kane any of this?
They're going to go out on a date.
Have you ever told Kane this?
No comment on the grounds that it may incriminate.
All right, leave Kane out of it. Okay, all right.
Leave Kane out of it. Leave everybody else out of it.
Kane's got a lot to think about. Let me ask you something.
Yeah, who he works with.
Dude, are you telling me today that you are not gay?
I am not gay.
Howard, are you bi? Are you bi, Cabbie?
I've had some sexual experiences with men, Ralph.
Did you enjoy it?
Sure.
You had sexual pleasure out of it.
You enjoyed anal?
Howard, I got the big question.
Did you enjoy receiving anal?
The question,
Did you enjoy
it
like hell?
How many times have you done it?
Which way?
Anal.
Receiving.
I want Howard to ask questions.
How long have you... How many times did you receive... How many times did you receive anal?
Once.
Okay. How many times did you give it?
Can't count.
Stuff in the Army?
Hey, Howard, I just got to ask.
Yeah, but it wasn't now.
Lonely Nights During Desert Storm? No. Compared to what else you've done.
We called it
But the reason he wants to talk to you about this is because he likes you.
He's in love with me.
I know.
Can I ask you a question? Because I'm going to hook you up Monday to lie detector.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Yeah, I think you're a great guy, man.
Do you love me? Do you think about having sex with me?
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
We'll find out.
Not at all.
How about Pantera?
I just think you're a really cool person. I think you're a good man.
Would you have sex with Pantera?
I got a question.
Hold on.
I got a question.
Can I say something? This is good for you. You need to. This is why you're a drug addict.
Wait, Howard.
You need to come out of the closet fully. You're going to be a flaming, raging queen. He really does like crack. Hi, I'm Cabbie.
And look at. I mean, this is just great. Look at the tattoos. They're just like he's trying so hard to cover himself.
Yeah, but can you say
Tom Chiusano saying the conversation has gone on long enough. Why is he involved in this? I don't understand.
Maybe he's in love with Cabbie.
Tom, come in and explain to me why you're now regulating my show.
This could go on for 4 hours.
This is major.
This is major.
We're doing a whole show on this on Monday.
Howard, I have a very clean question for Cabbie.
Why is this gone on long? Does Tom want you talking about the fact that you're homosexual?
Maybe he wants to sleep with me.
Cabbie, can you say emphatically right now?
Tom, why don't want to bag on our radio?
What?
Uh-oh, Dad is...
You don't... It's enough. What, Cabbie? All right. Why don't you fire me already? Get rid of me. You kill everything that's good in my life.
Isn't it good for the station to have gay guys on anyway? It's like
we finally have a gay character.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah. The only thing I want to know from Cabbie is, can you say right now in your life where you are today, positively, emphatically, that this will never happen again? Can you say that?
That's a pretty broad question. I mean, like I said, it's not something I think about all the time. It's not.
Tom bummed me out now. Now he's making me feel weird.
Let me finish. It's not something I think about all the time. It's not something that consumes my mind. I don't think about gay sex all the time.
But it could happen. All right, let's leave it at this till Monday.
I do not lead a gay lifestyle.
It did happen.
Unbelievable.
But like I said,
the guy's at least honest.
Yeah, hey,
you gotta get you know what? I'm hooking everyone up in this room now to a lie detector on Monday, including Cabbie.
Yes.
Wait, can I ask one quick question?
And you too, Ralph.
I'm there.
Okay.
I think we should hook some of the management folks in this building.
I think we should hook up Tom Chiusano. Find out what's going on, that he's so uptight.
Yeah, remember when I was dressed like a...
Go ahead, Cabbie. Let all the rage out.
Oh, my God.
A queen.
The screaming queen. Gay rage.
I tried to get that part on Queer as Folk, those bastards.
Oh, you're too queer for them. You're off the charts.
Berry face.
Listen, it's 10:30.
Wait, can I just ask one quick question, please, Howard?
No,
go ahead.
All right.
On Monday, come in and ask.
Okay.
Write it down.
Right, goodbye.
Small mind.
Oh, don't even start with me. All
right, goodbye.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's do it, Robin.
Everybody's shocked.
Everyone.
Hey, you know what? Whatever.
I just don't know why Tom is busy listening to my show.
You're dwelling.
Well, isn't he running the beat button today?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I see.
In London.
Yeah.
I just using it.
Tom's here for the beat button. Okay.
So how much of this actually went out on the air?
None of it. You're still straight as far as everyone else is concerned. I stay within the guy. I'm asking a guy if he's gay or not. I'm not getting graphic. I did not get graphic, did I?
No.
No, okay.
Does his girlfriend know about his history?
She does now.
Came out on the show.
Does your boyfriend know about your girlfriend?
Have you been tested?
15 million people. I get tested every 6 months.
You do? You get tested for everything?
After he has sex with a guy, he gets...
No, it's like a habit now because they do that in the military.
No wonder why his parents don't want to meet him. Maybe they're good looking.
It just grows and grows.
Hey, listen, man. I'm not putting down the gay lifestyle, Cabbie. Your people do what you want.
You're my people.
You do what you got to do.
I'm representing, man.
Casey, do you want to tell us something?
No, I got nothing to say, man. I'm just
Are you impressed with the openness?
Look, I took that.
Do you want to come out now?
No, I'm not going to come out. I took the lie detector.
On Monday, we're going to do it.
No, the lie detector has no water, holds no water.
Okay, we'll see.
That guy's very confused. He's a good guy, but he's very confused.
He's already saying
I have a question about the lie detector. You know how OJ was scared because he had a dream? They're all scared.
Have you ever had a dream? All right, let's go on with the news, please. It's too much. Please, Benji. I got to stop. No.
They're all scared about the lie detector, Howard. You notice that?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who shows up.
I'm scared you're going to try and help me when I leave.
We'll see who's absent on Monday.
That's John Popper's job. That was disturbing. I watched the show last night, Howard.
Cabbie, please. We're all disturbed right now.
We all need to,
we all need to think about
information for a while.
I still care about you and everything. It's just I just got to recognize the new Cabbie.
I can't believe a guy found him attractive.
The dyed blonde hair.
John, I'm the best looking guy in this room.
I am looking
you are a funny guy.
His fashion's in a whole new way.
I'm the best looking guy in this room. I dress well, don't I?
For a girl.
Who do you think the best looking guy other than you? Who would you be most attracted to?
God knows in this room?
Yeah, who are you most attracted to?
You can't judge men.
I like Fred. He's got that Marlboro Man look.
He likes the street guy.
We'll talk later.
Fred, are you shocked?
About this whole thing?
And I've heard he's hung.
Fred just walked in.
He's a wild guy. Right. I'm not surprised. He's one of those guys that doesn't go through life with one arm tied behind his back.
So you're not shocked?
Thank you.
Howard.
No, I'm not.
Well, you got a friend in Fred.
You can't shock Fred.
Fred is everyone's friend.
Friend of the homo.
Oh, that's great.
I'm shocked.
By the way, I'm not gay. And I know I'm going to hear it everywhere I go now, but at least it won't be, hey, you're that guy who beat that fat guy in the foot race. Now at least they'll call me a fag.
Right, trust me, Cabbie, it ain't what it's cracked up to be.
All right, everyone calm down. A lot has gone on. A lot has come out.
I'm going to get in trouble tonight on the air.
A lot has gone down.
Because I didn't break this story on the Kane show.
No, you did it for the 15 million people.
Well, good for you, man. You came out, now you feel a lot better. Now you don't have to do crack. I think that's why he was high all these years.
Yep. Maybe.
You think that, huh?
I sure do.
You know, the funny thing is,
I think the life of a homosexual is very painful.
Very hard.
Sometimes it is when you're in the closet.
In more ways than one.
Right.
But see, I've never been in the closet because I've always been very open about how I am and who I am. And I just don't walk around. I'm myself, and
Chuck, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Flirt with life.
Morning, Howard.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Howard, you got to get this idiot out there.
I'm going to say something to you. There's no way you can call this guy an idiot. He just did a half hour of the best radio I've ever heard.
I got to listen to Imus.
So go listen to Imus because I disagree with you. The guy just came out of the closet.
Howard, everybody's slamming out the radio here in
Albany. The guy just came out of the closet. Then turn off the radio in Albany.
I'll take him with a brick bat.
All right, fine.
Yeah, this is definitely Cabbie's best appearance.
Yeah, come on, give the guy a break.
I don't care, man. You know what the haters do? They say my name, man. Just keep saying my name.
No, they're going to be saying it.
They're going to be dreaming, touching themselves.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's Casey's going to Minneapolis with high pitch.
So he may come back with a story.
I'm losing all my guys.
He may come back with a story.
What do you think of this, Casey?
Howard. Hey, Cabbie, I applaud you for your honesty, bro.
Yep. I've never, ever have I ever hidden anything about my life.
Did you wear protection when you did it, at least?
Of course.
Howard,
so he must have been planning for it.
No, I go raw. What do you think, man? Come on.
Did the guy have a happy ending?
You know, can I...
All right, we're going to this on Monday. Monday is the lie detector. Monday's the big lie detector.
I can't wait to see your emails over the weekend.
Oh, no. Don't write me any more emails.
Wait, crazycab@hotmail.com, man. I'm missing the love. You guys are slacking out there.
Oh, I think you got their interest today.
Yeah, they love you now.
Which email address is a gay one?
Guy comes out of the closet. Tom tells me to stop.
I know. Enough of this already.
Enough of this. Enough of this. Go find something else to talk about. Oh, I hate him. That's such a great piece of tape. And
And later in the show, while I was doing the news, we were out of this conversation for a while, but then it came up whether Ed Harris is hot, and then Cabbie had a whole list of guys he thinks are hot.
All right, there's a million things on the table now, Cabbie. Look, I don't have the lie detector set up, but I'll get it set up this week.
Hey, first of all, I want you to read. Just pick a couple random.
What's that?
What is it?
Some of the emails.
All the supportive emails.
No, I'm not. Listen, you should be supported. You can't. Can I say something? Let me make a statement. Let me make a statement, and let me interview you.
Okay.
All right. I think it gets a little frantic in here.
It does.
It's a big day for you.
Well, look, that was something that nobody expected to happen. Of course, everybody had questions.
Now let me voice for the entire community that you are brave to admit so many guys stay in the closet. I believe the reason you are high on crack, the reason that you've been in rehab, the reason that you had problems, because you were confused sexually.
I was really never confused. I knew what I was doing.
Now,
look, let me explain Cabbie to you. He does not lead a gay lifestyle. He just has gay sex.
Right. Okay, understood.
I've had gay sex. I haven't done it in quite some time.
When is the last time you had gay sex?
1993.
Tell the truth. It's okay. Let the truth come out. 1990. I doubt that.
1993. I had a situation that came up in, 96 or 97.
All right.
But it just, there was nothing was going on.
What was the situation? I'm curious.
It's getting scary.
All right, you want the situation?
Yeah, let's be honest.
I have been.
Yeah. I think to a degree, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, you're not being honest with yourself.
I was confused as to whether I was gay.
Okay, go ahead.
So I went to a gay bar.
Right.
And I picked up a guy. And we went back to his place.
Right.
I was going to see what the whole deal was about. And we got there and I swear to God, we got there and it was just like, I was like, what the hell am I doing here? And I was drunk, and it was like, oh, this is just completely wrong, and nothing even happened. I felt bad, because I think the guy thought he was going to get some. I felt like a girl who doesn't put out.
All right, so you went to the gay bar in 97.
Yeah.
Because you were wondering.
Because you were wondering if you were gay.
I had never been, like I said, I don't go to gay bars. I don't live the gay lifestyle.
Okay.
But I've had sex with men.
All right.
So shoot me, you know.
I'm curious. Hey, listen. No one's gonna shoot you.
You don't know that.
Shooting you.
So you went to the bar and you brought the guy home, and did you make out with him?
Not at all. Nothing happened. We actually...
What do you mean nothing happened?
Well, we got naked. We were going to do it.
Yeah.
But there was nothing going on.
At the bar, nothing happened?
No, not at all.
When you were naked, did you undress each other?
No.
You both stood in opposite corners and took your clothes. I know this is not true.
No, actually...
I think you don't take a guy home and get naked without anything happening.
No, nothing happened. I swear to God. What do I have to lie about now?
Wait a minute.
It's all out there.
You're completely naked.
I had my socks on.
I think a lot more has been going on, but it's a painful thing to admit. It's difficult to come fully out of the closet.
That's not true.
You're saying to me...
Dude, I've come as fully out of any closet as you can.
No, I think you're a gay guy.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Well, I mean, maybe bi, if there is such a thing.
But mostly gay.
Wait a second.
What do you think, Ralph?
I do chicks all the time. I mean, that's all I do. I have a girlfriend or three.
I just think that story just told us a little weird because why would you undress each other or undress yourselves and stand on opposite corners? Like, were you attracted to the guy? Like, why'd you pick this guy at the bar?
He was a pretty good-looking guy. I don't know. It just kind of happened.
Now, who do you think is good-looking? Like, who are your types? I'm trying to understand. Like, are you into, because you're a big, heavy-set guy. You would be the last guy I'd predict would be gay.
I don't know.
Who's cute to you?
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
How can you say that?
Wait, Cabbie.
Dude, no offense.
Gay people
I don't see how you
sleep with men on a daily basis. They have boyfriends.
No. Gay people have sex occasionally with men and then go, I can't believe I'm gay, and they try to deny it by having sex with women.
There are gay guys who are married, Cabbie.
Because there is stigma attached to being gay.
If you
know that.
Any of the women I've ever been with, they'd say I was the most man they've ever had in their life.
Yeah, you're trying real hard.
He's trying to compensate.
Overcompensating.
How is that overcompensating?
Kinnison, is he gay?
Oh, this guy's as gay as the day is long. I mean, come on. I've tried to imagine. I'm trying to say, what if I was crazy Cabbie? What if I was crazy Sammy? And it happened to me. I mean, isn't there an alarm that goes off in your head when some guy touches your penis?
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
All those things he mentioned, like going out and holding hands and all that stuff. I don't do that with girls, but I have sex with them.
Right.
So I'm straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ralph, let's ask Ralph if he's ever had sex with a man.
Have you ever had? He hasn't.
And you'd get hooked up to a lie detector
yes,
to prove that.
I did it once.
And you failed.
Yeah.
Okay, but lie detectors aren't real.
I believe Ralph.
I don't believe that they
are. So you believe the lie detector was wrong on Ralph?
Yes, I do.
But you, on these chicks that you put on...
He's going to go through it again, and I guarantee he's going to pass.
Let me ask Ralph another question. Have you ever fantasized about it?
No.
Never. Okay.
See, just admit it. Everybody's fantasizing.
You fantasize? Do I sit there and pleasure myself thinking about a man? No. I mean...
Well, Cabbie, let me ask you something. I believe... Forget about the fact that you received... You're on the receiving end of that stuff.
Yeah, that's heavy.
No, never mind that. The giving... All right, it's to be the man in the
driver's seat.
Yeah, to be in the driver's seat. Yeah. It means you got excited by another man.
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah. So,
but it wasn't necessarily being excited by a man as it was being excited by a certain situation and a certain. It was.
Dude, that's gay. And you know what? Seriously,
wait a minute. You got to
understand something. Yeah.
Let me talk to you because Cabbie's not hearing this.
Right.
You're in a room with a bunch of dudes and a girl.
Go ahead.
Are you getting excited?
I'm out of there.
Right.
Because there's too many naked guys around.
Are you? All right.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Let's go further.
Go ahead.
You're drunk, you're high, everything's happening.
I'm wasted.
You wake up and a guy is there. Are you excited?
No.
Never. It's not happening.
Just doesn't happen. And by the way, I'm not putting you down for. I'm just saying. I think you got to realize.
It's like I'm not excited about naked men. Okay, I don't get aroused by naked men, but like in a sexual situation,
I'm not talking about getting aroused by them.
It's sex. It's different. My mind doesn't work like I go out and I dance in gay pride parades or
you should.
I'm not a living homosexual.
Howard,
you should be. You'd be happier.
I have questioned your sexuality to the point that you've gone to a gay bar and tried to pick up a man?
Never. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than you. I'm just telling you you're gay.
Well, I don't agree with you.
This is not heterosexual activity.
It's called heteroflexibility, all right?
He's got a coined phrase.
Actually, someone emailed me that. And I want to say this. I got so many emails.
I'm proud of you.
Wait.
Dude, it was great radio.
Let me say this, okay? I didn't get a chance to answer all these people back because I got thousands of emails, and I just want to say thank you, people. I swear to God, thank you.
I'm going to ask you something. When you watch the Academy Awards, and I want you to be as honest as you've ever been in your life. Be as honest.
Watch The Sopranos.
All right, but be as honest as you've ever been in your whole life.
All right.
When, like, Russell Crowe comes on the camera, or
He's
Jennifer...
annoying.
All right, or Jennifer Lopez.
She's a bitch.
All right, who would you, like, you start thinking Russell Crowe might be an interesting sexual partner?
No, not at all.
Never.
I think he's an annoying oaf.
Right, when you said you found Fred attractive.
Yeah, Fred's a good-looking guy.
See, you shouldn't even know that.
But see, that's below.
You shouldn't have a feeling on that.
When we were talking on Friday, he actually has a list of guys he finds attractive.
Ralph's a good-looking guy. He's got good style.
Are you attracted to him?
No, not at all.
If Ralph and you were in a room, and you guys took off your clothes and you were naked.
No, that isn't how it is, Howard.
All right, there's a girl there.
How is it? Let's say there's a girl in the room with Ralph.
And I have to see his package.
I think you need to see. I think you need the excuse of having a girl there. But
that's not true, though.
Have you ever had gay sex with just men and never a woman there?
Oh, Jesus.
Why do you keep asking questions?
The answer is yes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's
and
gay,
wait a minute. There was one thing else that he...
But is it gay if you don't do it? Like, I haven't done it in years.
Yeah, it's gay.
You're just on hiatus.
Is it gay to just receive a man? Is that gay?
Howard, can I ask another question? He was describing something they did just before they left Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we called it the Sojak.
Okay.
And were guys touching each other?
No, not at all.
But you were in front of each other. You were all. Let me describe it.
You describe it.
In front of each other, you were all naked.
Well, we weren't naked. We all had our clothes on. We just dropped our trowel.
Okay, in front of other guys. And pleasured yourselves.
Yeah, but it wasn't...
That's gay.
I don't think we ever did this.
Bro, that's gay. You were a grown man.
Let me tell you why we did it, okay?
Yeah.
We were in the desert for 7.5 months without any beer.
Go off on your own.
Why you did it? Because you're gay.
Why in front of everyone else?
Can I explain, people?
Go ahead, yes.
Okay, we just got done with this huge war, as they called it, and we didn't get to shoot our guns, barely, if you know what I mean.
So you shot your guns.
Right. So we said, you know what? Before we go home,
Let's all stand around like a bunch of homos and pleasure ourselves in front of each other.
We're all going home drunk. Listen.
Since we were fags in the war, we're going to act like fags now.
Again, Howard, I ask you.
I'm not done.
But go ahead, yes. So you said to each other.
We were all going to go home, and we wanted to be ready for our old ladies, and we said, well, let's just drop this on Iraqi soil as kind of a F you to Saddam Hussein, you know?
And you were able to get...
Saddam is sitting there going, man, you guys are facts.
Right. So you're like, so you're looking at each other and doing this to yourself.
I had my eyes closed. I was thinking about other things.
I got to...
Oh, boy.
Look, that's never happening to you either, is it, Howard? You're never going to be with a group of guys.
Never.
You don't care what you just did.
Never.
I remember back in the glory days, I remember we had the Outlaws of Comedy.
Days.
Yeah.
We would be stuck in Portland for like a week at a time.
And you never did that.
And we never said, you know what, guys? There's a way we can commemorate this. Carl, drop your pants.
you know,
Cabbie, by the way, we'll all take the... Do we have the polygraph set up for tomorrow at 7:30?
Absolutely.
We do.
Oh, wait.
With Ed Torian?
With Ed Torian.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait. Well, where was he today? Let me guess. John, Gary, and KC and Ralph are all calling in sick tomorrow.
He's coming in tomorrow, Cabbie.
Tomorrow at 7:30, we're doing... Tomorrow at 7:30, we are taking polygraph tests.
I can't get up.
Cabbie, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you think any of these guys were capable of doing what you did in the war, you know, with a group of their fellow soldiers? That, you know, Howard's saying he wouldn't do it, but he doesn't know, right?
Situation.
Any guy would do the same thing, right?
I don't know. You know, there's a bonding that goes on.
Was there any guy who said no in the Army?
There was a bonding that went on amongst paratroopers. You know, we're all in the same boat. We sleep in the foxhole
What a bond.
together. You don't understand. It's bigger than college. It's bigger than all that.
Understood, but why do you have to seal the bond? Why do you have to seal the bond by pulling your pants down in front of each other?
It was a deal.
I don't think it was a bond as much as like a sticky adhesive.
You never Eat the biscuit? You never played that game, Eat the Biscuit?
All right, there's a lot of questions from the audience. Mario, you're on the air.
Hey, I got a question. Why doesn't he just come out of the closet?
Right. Why not? Because I think it's hard to realize you're gay.
Yeah.
Cabbie, but I mean, come on. You mean to tell me that you go out, you pick a guy up, you take the guy home, and nothing happened?
Nothing happened. Dude, I've been honest up to this point. Why would I just not? I mean, I have
because you're in denial.
No, I have nothing to hide.
Exactly.
Something you guys made out. I guarantee you. I'll bet $1 million you guys made out.
They didn't just get naked, huh?
I've never kissed a man.
Yeah, but I mean, how can you go that far and then turn around and say, "Oh no, thanks"?
How do you get naked without even having some sort of contact?
Yeah, I mean, like all of a sudden you're naked. You go on that side, I'll go on this side.
Let me ask you something. When you guys were naked, were you guys excited?
No, not at all.
Was he?
No, I don't buy that.
Was he excited?
No, not at all.
And this guy
was excited. You probably would have gotten excited. Like he probably was.
Maybe, but it didn't happen. I'm telling you, it didn't happen.
Right, so it's not a real barometer of whether you're gay or not. Then you need to go to more gay bars.
No, it was a barometer.
Let me tell you something. I'm not so confused, dude. I'm not so confused that I need to go to a gay bar to find out if I'm gay.
Well,
I know I'm not.
And I know
but
I'm
if you're not gay, then what were you doing in the bar in the first place?
Right. Because he's confused.
It's called a gay bar for a reason.
Wait a second, because no one straight ever goes into a gay bar, right?
So you were there to find out. You were there to find out if you were gay.
You walked out the door with that motivation. It's like, you know, I'm going to get my car. I'm going to go do something. I'm going to go for a drive.
It wasn't meant to be.
Am I going to go to Scores? No. Hey, is that Patty Wax over there on the left-hand side?
All right, let's go to Chris.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Hey, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life, brother.
Well, Cabbie is a good sport for coming out on the air. That was good.
Glad to be your enjoyment.
Well, you are. It's enjoyable, and it's a brave radio. You are brave.
That is brave. Any man that will admit that he did that in Desert Storm in the midst of bullets and carnage, okay, you are braver than me because I was there.
I don't understand how many times you've had gay sex even. Like, I mean, it's a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
Times.
Oh, yeah. The guys driving around New York.
I'd like to go through the whole list of times. Like, I mean, in other words...
Every experience?
In other words, okay, you worked in a porno place.
It happened before that.
And as you described, it happened before that. When was the first time it happened?
I was real young.
How old were you?
Honestly, I think I was about 13.
Oh,
what the heck happened then?
Here we go.
I think we're starting to get to some truth here. We're starting to hit granite rock.
No, I just...
At 13, me
and a friend.
You and a friend got it on?
Yeah, we fiddled.
Whose idea was it?
I don't know that it was anybody's idea. I think we were looking at a Dirty Magazine together. You know when you're kids, you look at dirty magazines.
And you decide
what? Grade are you
what?
So wait a minute. So he pulls down his pants
7.
and you go, exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
So at 13, you had your first gay experience. Were you too
pleasured
but
yourself.
I had already fiddle-diddled with little girls in the neighborhood.
Okay, we understand
I was a
that.
sexual person.
All right, so you and the boy touched each other.
Yeah.
All right, and to completion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who did who at the same time, or did you get done first, or what?
Yeah.
It was kind of a rotation, back and forth.
Oh, my goodness.
Who was done first?
What do you mean, who completed first? Yeah. I think at the end we decided that we would just lay out. What?
At the end you say just date?
No, we just kind of sat back and finished the job ourselves.
Okay, and how many times did this occur with this boy?
A few.
A few times.
He got you excited.
Howard, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, the whole thing got me excited, but we didn't get excited from each other.
Okay.
No, we didn't get excited from each other necessarily as much as we got excited from the pornography we were looking at.
But I have a question for you, Howard.
Yeah.
Say you were in a room with a guy and you're 13, right? And you don't even fiddle-diddle with each other.
Right.
Could you even fiddle-diddle with yourself?
No.
In front of another guy?
No.
You guys could sit here and be masculine.
Can I tell you something?
No.
No. I'm going to tell you something. When I was in high school, a friend of mine came over sleepover, and my mother didn't allow a lot of sleepovers. My friend was in one. There were 2 beds in my room. My friend was in one bed, and I was in the other bed. My friend said to me, "Hey, do you pleasure yourself?" I said, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "You want to do it now?" I said, I don't know, not really. He goes, "Want to do it to each other?" So the question was out there, and I said to him, "No," and that was the end of it. That was it.
Were you still friends with him?
Yeah, I mean, he's a nice guy and everything.
That boy grew up to be a nice clay.
Quite frankly, of course that's a lie. But quite frankly,
those are the answers of a heterosexual.
I never did see him again, come to think of it.
I think
I still consider him a friend, but we never did see each other again.
But those are the answers of a heterosexual, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a heterosexual says. No.
I got a question. Why does there have to necessarily be a label? Can't I? No, wait. No, I'm saying this for everybody out there, do people that are heterosexual walk around and say how straight they are?
Yeah.
So why should gays
we talk about girls all the time.
I'll tell you how gay he is. He can't even say heterosexual.
I think that's to be the first key is actually pronouncing the word. Hetero. Hey,
all right, I tell you what we'll do, Cabbie. I got to take a commercial break. When we come back, I'll sort this all out. I want to go through each experience and figure out really how much of this gay sex is going on.
Yes, because who knew? He started out there.
No.
But
there was some politicians.
Cabbie, I threw a question out to you on Friday, and you said it was too broad a question, so we're going to throw it out again. And again, I'm not like pushing you or trying to label you or anything.
I know you're not, Gary.
But is it in your mind out of the question for the future? Is there a possibility that this could come up again in the future?
What do you mean come up again?
Like, could you have sex with a guy in the future if the situation was right?
If the situation was right, who knows? Yeah,
there's no right situation.
Literally, and I'm doing it this time around, which I didn't do last time. It goes back to my whole recovery thing. It is one day at a time, and I don't make a plan for tomorrow.
Man,
I'm here
he's
today,
even on a program
whether
about
it's sex,
men.
sobriety, or drinking or drugs. I live for today, and you know what? I'm doing what I'm doing today, and tomorrow's another
Will you have
day.
gay sex today?
No.
No, but the reason I bring it up is
not until this is done.
But most straight guys would say, like, I can say
what
for
are you
me
doing later, Howard?
I can say for me that I do not see it in my future.
Well, and the situation might come up where you're 50 and you're swinging singles with your wife now, and you might be at a hedonist camp, and and someone.
You know what? I don't put him down.
No.
Nobody's putting him down.
I think he should just kind of realize he's gay.
Oh, he can't do that.
What? You guys can sit there and call me gay all you want.
By the way, and I don't think it's a bad thing to be gay. I think you'd be happier being gay.
I'm not gay.
Because I'm really hearing that it would be a problem for him to be gay.
If I was gay, I would date men.
Do you have any fantasies ever about like being able to walk down the street holding hands with a guy? And,
no, I think that's crass. It's funny though. Sometimes with my friends, I'll just grab their hand when we're hanging out and see what happens.
Oh, it's a joke.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
You didn't
We're just kidding
the other night, Sam.
We're just kidding around.
Don't you do that all the time?
Do you ever say to yourself, wouldn't it be nice to just have a man be my roommate and we could live together and just have fun?
Someone for protection.
And fiddle-diddle around sometimes.
Yeah, and watch,
No. I don't even like gay porn. Gay porn is disgusting to me.
So you've watched gay porn?
I've seen it. I worked in the film industry. I mean, come on, I had to sell it. I saw it. Yeah.
And you took it home.
Yeah, why watch it when you can do it?
No, but I've seen it.
Have you ever watched it alone?
No.
Tell the truth.
No, I haven't. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Sure.
You can see a penis in a regular porno. What do you need to see one in a gay porno?
Now, do you focus on the penis?
I think Cabbie thinks that it's just one part of a sex thing. It's just like a guy's here, he doesn't consider, it's just
that's the way to think you're not gay.
One big thing.
Right, if 90% of the people you sleep with are women and 10% are guys, it's not really gay.
I don't think he's gay. I think he has gay tendencies. I don't know what because I think if you label him and say that he's gay,
it upsets him.
Not upsets him, but if he's having sex with women and he can get it up for women, then he's not gay.
And if you're into guys, clearly.
Yeah, but he's into guys, women, farm animals, whatever. Yeah, bring it on.
That's what it sounds like.
Hey, bring it on.
Gluttony.
Yeah.
But I think if you get to the bottom of it, the women and being with the women is to just say, hey, I'm really not gay.
At a certain point, Cabbie is gay. He's not gay when he's not aroused.
When you have sex
with... When he
if you're going to label him as gay when he's with a man,
if he gets excited,
hetero,
if he gets excited and you take your clothes off,
he's gay.
Wait, if you have sex with a woman 5 times in one night to completion or whatever you call it, is that gay? I mean,
if you're doing it to just prove that you're not gay, it's gay.
But I'm doing it because I enjoy women and I enjoy
Wait. In the same way that you couldn't get it going for a guy because you're not into guys, if he's not into girls, he couldn't get going for a girl.
No,
exactly.
Yes, he could.
I have never not gotten going for a girl.
By simply saying, I'm not gay. I don't want to be gay. I can't stand the thought of being gay.
And as long as I keep getting it up for girls, I won't be gay.
And you got to say something. The gay stuff is almost like his reward. If I sleep with 100 women,
I can
one
have
guy,
my men.
That's my reward. That way I'm not gay.
The center of the caramello
The thing
bar.
that makes him uncomfortable is going to a gay bar and picking up a guy because then it really means he's gay.
There are no women involved.
Yeah, right.
But Cabbie's doing to himself what child molesters do to themselves. They bring out the pornography to get the kid excited.
Right.
And then they do.
Right. Hey, let's look at some girls and then get excited and then have sex.
Cabbie, you haven't done that, have you?
What?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to himself,
don't
even
joke about that because that's sick.
No, you know what you're saying.
A woman or some heterosexual pornography to get himself excited so he can do guys.
Right. I've been in a situation where where I was doing this now a 3-way.
Right, I know about this.
What?
With another guy and a girl.
Another guy and a girl.
Okay.
And I was in the lower area, and then all of a sudden he kind of came in at the top,
Right.
And I just got, freaked out. I was just like, it just isn't for me, And I was high at the time, too.
But you completed the act.
No, I kind of stopped, and,
you did.
It
was too weird seeing another guy.
It got weird, because in the beginning it was kind of just me, and then all of a sudden he kind of came from somewhere. And
was he watching you?
I don't know. I guess. I don't know what he was doing.
Talking, Ralph. Come on.
No. I mean,
it's okay, Ralph.
I know it's okay.
It's okay.
I know it's okay.
Ralph,
but I wouldn't sit in a circle with 30 guys. And that was the only time I did that.
There wasn't 30 guys. It was 10 of us, and it was.
Oh, that's really cute.
Wait a second. When you jump out of airplanes and kill people for a living, it's a whole different game.
So that's the excuse for being gay?
No.
He's
jumping
always
out of
got
an airplane?
Excuse. Do you notice that?
What about all the other guys that jump out of
How about jumping out of an airplane and going off somewhere alone and doing that? Instead of around other 10 naked guys.
And what about the guys?
Homo stuff happens because.
Yeah.
There's always a because.
Yeah, because he was with a girl.
Desert Storm, it's time for Dessert Storm. You desert him.
But he was saying that during that, when we were playing the tape, that he wasn't even high during all that.
It wasn't about, what?
You didn't get high during your gay sex?
Because when I did drugs, I did drugs. Whatever I do to the fullest. And when I did drugs, it was work for me. Everything was about the drug. I didn't care about getting laid.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it really was. It was, and that's why I had to stop doing drugs. Because I cannot control them.
That's also why you had to stop taking penis.
All right, let's take a break. There are people with phone calls.
Questions for
Cabbie, tomorrow is the lie detector. Everyone will be hooked up, so you will maybe be vindicated.
Yeah, I heard that today.
Well, come on.
I got to bust your balls, man.
Don't bust my balls. Ed Torian is the guy who wasn't here.
Can I touch him?
No, you can't touch him during the test.
I'll bet you there are certain guys he could get excited about all by himself. He wouldn't need a woman around.
If you had to give or receive with Howard, which would you opt for?
I'm not sexually attracted to Howard.
How about Brad Pitt?
Howard,
thanks.
Wait a minute.
You're off the hook.
Now Cabbie's rejecting me.
You know what? I don't look at my friends like, even female friends. I don't look at my friends
Is
like
there a guy in this room you would have sex with? Be honest.
In this room?
Come on.
To have sex with? No.
What about Fred?
Oh, come on.
Look at that.
No,
Fred's
Fred's
very
a good-looking
lean.
He
guy.
actually had to look around.
Maybe he likes swarthy guys like Gary.
But I like
he looked around but didn't really look around.
But Fred is a friend of mine.
You're not attracted to Ralph?
I consider Fred a friend.
You
Ralph's a good-looking guy.
Ralph, take off your shirt. Let Cabbie look at you.
Oh.
I like Ralph's style, and Ralph's a good friend of mine. I consider Ralph a friend.
If you and Ralph were out drinking, well, you can't drink, but if you and Ralph were out hanging out and all
Ralph
that.
was out drinking?
Ralph was out drinking.
I'm not going out drinking and hanging out with him. I don't know what's going to happen.
No. I don't.
Would you like to be a special friend with Ralph?
You know what? I would never come on.
All right, wait a minute.
I would never come on to one of my friends.
If you and Ralph are sitting in a room and you got a Playboy magazine...
No.
And you're looking at it.
It's way beyond Playboy for me now, my friend.
You've had sex with your friends. What are you talking about?
Play girl.
All right, listen, I got a million questions for you, if you don't mind answering.
No, dude, I told you.
Right.
My life is an open book.
You are a brave man, and you're a lot braver than I'd ever be.
I have the biggest testicles in radio.
You do.
And you've been some places in your life and time.
That's right.
For $3,000, it's all yours.
Let's take a break, and we'll be back right at... What is it?
I still can't believe that's the story you wanted to get paid for, the Army stuff.
All right, let's take a break.
I went to jail for that.
All right, everyone calm down.
Yeah, but wouldn't you like that?
That's huge comedy, John.
We're going to take a break.
Wait a minute, Cabbie in jail. What is Cabbie going to do?
Have a party?
I'd find the biggest, craziest mother in there.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah.
Do you paint your toenails?
No, girls paint them for me.
Yeah,
oh, boy.
Oh.
Can you imagine Cabbie on the last day of his sentencing? Or last day in jail looking around going, guys, I know some of you have been gang members. Some of you have done a hard time to come in here. Let's commemorate this special day. Since I'm leaving, let's all stand in a circle jerking.
Okay.
Hey, Pizza! You want what? Oh, hold him down! Hold him down!
I know guys who've been in prison. What you do in prison is you find the biggest guy, and you go after him. And he may kick your ass, but nobody in that prison will screw with you.
So girls paint your toenails?
Yeah.
What color are your toenails right now?
They're kind of a faded, they're kind of a faded pink.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
He's so good.
Oh, you got to show me.
But they've been painted for a really long time.
Oh, bro, this is gay.
The pink's coming off.
Oh, bro, this is gay. Bro, no offense.
Dude, it's so not gay.
Big, fat, and gay.
Yeah, and good looking, John.
Look at his weight. Go over there and show Ralph. He's wearing big sandals and showing up.
Like thong sandals?
Yeah, thong sandals and showing his toenails. Look.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
He has a pedicure.
Dad, you think that's not gay?
Those feet are wrong on so many levels. The shoes, the toenails.
Everything about it.
Oh. That's gay.
You're jealous, man.
No.
Gorgeous.
He's painted his pretty feet.
She's gorgeous.
She's hot.
He is one of the funniest gay people because he's not really swishy. He's a great gay guy.
He's a masculine gay man. All right, listen, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break.
My personal ad, masculine gay guy.
Bi-curious.
I'm going to take... I really need one. A lot has been learned.
Before Tom comes in.
Right. We'll take a break. I want to just go through your life, find out exactly what happened.
I'm here for you, Howard.
Okay, thanks, Cabbie. Cabbie's a good guy. Cabbie's very, very honest. I know there's a whole bunch of people.
I'm sure this is helping young people out there who have
want to come out.
I hope it is.
High pitch, what is it? High pitch.
Oh, God.
High pitch, Eric? Oh, he's not there. Okay.
Good.
We'll take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Somebody please help me.